Um, there comes a time to joke, and there comes a time to keep things real. And I like to bring joy to this channel. I think that's what makes this channel unique. Is that I'm always the guy that likes to bring joy. Like I'm the youngest in my family, so I'm always the guy that wants to try and make everyone laugh. But there comes a time when the clownery and the joking has to stop, and things have to get real. Um, this is going to be the realest hangout I think we've ever had in the history, and we're just going to just keep it a stack because um, this is a first. We've never done a emergency hangout for preseason, so we've now broken new ground, and we're going to have a real, honest conversation about Chelsea Football Club. We're going to have a real, honest conversation about Tuchel. We're going to have a real, honest conversation about that UCL and how things went from that UCL to where we are right now. I will talk about Arsenal. We'll talk about Jesus. Like, I'll keep it real. But I think it's time for people to cut the crap, say what's real. Because breaking news, maybe you've not heard, I think we just lost out on Jules Koundé. Yeah, I think we just lost out on Jules Koundé. So lost out on Lewandowski, lost out on Koundé, lost out on Raphinha, lost out on a lot of guys. So, and I'm not going to mince any words. I'm just going to keep things 100% real and so forth. So I have a crew here with me as they're here, and this could get violent. A lot of shouting could be involved. A little back and forth could be involved. But these emergency hangers, they're a bit more rougher. So if you're not ready for that rough and tumble, please leave right now. So guys, all I ask is please like the vid. Please like the vid. That will help with trying to boost this video up to the numbers. Subscribe if you're new. And hey, as long as you're not an Arsenal fan, as long as you're not Daddy Oos, feel free to drop a dub. We call them super chat. Well, drop super chats. We call them dubs up in this piece, and these dubs help to make this channel grow and do their things. Yes, I see you in the background, CDMI and Samasi. So let's just kick things off right now, because guys, this is just going to be real. Chelsea are trash. They're real bad, and that Chelsea Arsenal game, that's unacceptable, because I am not having. You see, for so long I've been trying to respond or to Caliban football, anti-football, five at the back, and I always have a response of like blah 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 blah. I always have a response, but I took a walk today and so forth. I said to myself that half of this isn't you. Half of you keep it real. You keep things real. You're
Sounds
not
like the MCU.
you keep things real. And the reality is, this team is a shambles. If the manager is coming out and he's saying that he doesn't feel this team will be ready in 2 weeks, the season starts in 2 weeks. The season starts in 2 weeks. If the manager is coming out saying that he doesn't believe that this team will be ready, what the heck? Does Todd Bowley really care? Because this is where we're now getting into dangerous territory. Todd Bowley is a businessman. He's not bothered about winning or losing. He's here to make money. He's here to promote Chelsea to America, promote as a franchise. This is just another one of his business things. Roman Abramovich was a football fan. He was an obsessed football fan. So my fear is Todd Bowley is just going to be like, you know what? So Tuchel could actually have a nice cushy job, because we're now getting into the territory of, as long as Chelsea are good financially, hey, we're all good. It's all Gucci. It's all Gucci. So, because I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I don't want to hear any crap. I don't want to hear any explanations or so forth. This team is trash. Mount is trash. Gallagher is trash. Timo Werner is trash. Most of these guys are garbage, and I'm tired of people selling me this crap of these bum-ass trash academy players. Okay, Cobham isn't La Masia. Cobham ain't the freaking Ajax youth camp. So these dumb, stupid, cheerleading piece of crap, bum-ass, loser, cheerleading Chelsea fans who have no brain. They have no brain. All they care about is Chelsea. I just post everything Chelsea because they're stupid. And yes, I'm calling them out. You are stupid. You're cheerleaders. You don't know anything about football. I want to let the Chelsea guys to go before any of you bummers haters go. But before I just roll in through, all I'll say is this: is that it's so sad that I'm old school. It's just not that I'm also because I can't leave. Like once you pick a team, that's your team. That's your team. Because this is bad for my mental health. Because I told you, people say, "Oh man, bring back the complicated Chelsea show." No, that show gave me mental abuse. That show, it was difficult to do that because there's only so much negativity you can take. And what I also want to remind you, stupid Chelsea fans, this when Chelsea fans, I need to go for. This is entertainment. The football is not entertaining. I don't support Chelsea just for the sake of doing it. I support an ideal, if a way of playing style, technique. That's not without piece of crap Conor Gallagher or that Mason mid player who just has freaking English white Anglo-Saxon tax. None of that crap. Abdullahi, talk to me about your club, bro. And then I'll come to you.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you talk. We can hear you.
Loud and clear.
YSK, shut up, man.
HH, firstly, it's 3 things I want to say. I don't want to run too much.
Good.
Because I right under the Lampard regime. I don't want to run on too much. But firstly, you see all of them, those starting 11, from Edouard Mendy to Thiago Silva to Marcus Mugabe to Aspi to N'Golo Kante to Jorginho, Kovacic, Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech, all of them into F off. All of them needs to F off. I am tired and sick of these people.
So change the whole team. The whole team.
I am tired and sick of these clowns calling themselves football player, and they go to that football pitch and they want to start playing with ego.
What about your boy Havertz?
I just mentioned his name already.
Good. Because you called him the German Zidane. You called him the German Zidane. Did you not call him the German Zidane? Yes or no?
I agree. I call it, but
good.
It's not even the part of it's the least part of the problem. Ian Thomas Tuchel, they are the least part of the problem for me.
Tuchel is not part of the problem.
Hold on. The problem right now we are facing right now has been under Antonio Conte, the second season of Conte. The same players under Conte were the same player under Mauricio Sarri, were the same player under Lampard. Now still the same player under Thomas Tuchel. That is 4 managers with a different style of plays. And we have to be realistic here and real here. I love Abramovich, and I keep telling Chelsea fans, I'm a huge fan of Abramovich, but Abramovich let us down a lot because of the people he hired for his trusted harmony that he hired. Granaskia, Peter Cech, Bruce Bock, they all betray Abramovich. Batshuayi, Barkley, Timo Werner. They are making close to 500 million, close to 1 million wages in Chelsea Football Club. Close to 1 million. We can't even trade them to Nasarawa United, the Nigerian national team. Nasarawa United, they can't even be traded there. That's how poor this club has been run for the past 4 or 5 years. Abramovich is a fan, I understand that, but we have to be realistic here. We have been run badly, terribly, very, very poor. And it's sinking right now. When Tuchel came out yesterday, I was pissed off.
Wait, so what are your expectations for the new season?
What do I expect?
The season starts in 2 weeks. While facing that clown Lampard in the first game, what are your expectations for the new season?
I expect nothing.
Quadruple.
Jamal.
I don't expect anything. Because when the season finished last season, towards Abramovich, when the new people came in, I already know. I do not expect anything from this player because none of them is showing that they are willing to play for the badge. And
how did these dudes win the Champions League a few years ago? End up now?
Because
it's mostly the same team, most of the same players that won the Champions League. So how did that happen?
The problem is 2 things. Firstly, I blame Tuchel on one thing, and the second thing, I'm a little bit on the edge of that. When Tuchel came in, Tuchel was very, very ruthless in terms of his man management when he brings players and taking up players. Right now, Thomas Tuchel is too soft. And right now, as a fan, is annoying me right now. I don't want him to be soft. I want him to be that ruthless manager when he took over. If Timo Werner is not good, send him out of that club. Go and tell him to go and play in under 18. If his brain is not okay, tell Timo Werner to go and play in under 17s. Hakim Ziyech, same thing. Pulisic, same thing. if their brain is not working, as a professional football player, you learn how to pass football.
I'm telling you right now, Timo Werner has to leave this club.
He has to go.
Like I'm saying, like if Timo Werner is on that pitch at any point during this season, I'm like, good luck with this club, bro. Good, as I say, good luck with this club because I'm like, I say, life is too short, bro. Life is too short. You can't force me to go through mental pain every single week as if like I have a duty. Say what you want about me. I want to be happy. I want to be happy. So you're not going to force me to watch Timo Werner every single week because I have to, because I'm part of the. I told you, like, I don't give a crap about the Chelsea family and or so forth. Right? I already have my own family. You can't force me to watch garbage every single week.
I want to say something else. People see.
Wait, last thing, because I want to come to your boy Kenny.
People blame Tuchel on this. I'm not blaming Tuchel because look at that players he inherited when Lampard left. Yes, we won the UCL. But I know as a fan that I know very well as a fan.
But this is his window. So when do we judge Tuchel? Isn't this his window where he wants his players?
This is his first window. Second window next season, and the third. See, we have to be very logical here and very transparent as a fans. Judging club when they came in, there was Skete, Flagan, whatever their name is. They had like 5 players or 6 who doesn't fit into judging club philosophy. So it wasn't also this successful when club came in. They lost the Europa League back to back. It wasn't this successful. So I don't understand why people are blaming it. We just have to be a little bit leeway on him. I'm gonna wait this season and next season before I can judge him properly.
Kenny, talk to me, man. We're worried about with this whole Chelsea thing. 4-0 to Arsenal, man. Arsenal looked fitter, better than us and so forth, and we look like if we're 8 weeks behind schedule, and it's only 2 weeks till the start of the season. Talk to me about your club, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad I said a lot of things. For me, the preseason game is the result is really bad. For me, is the first half. I'm not gonna lie, Tuchel. I don't know what it was. The formation he was trying to play 4-2. I don't understand what he was trying to do. Like the formation in the first half was, I think he was trying to experiment something. It didn't work out at all. And then second half, he tried to put some players in, but after the first half, for me, the game was done already. So it was But for me, there's a bigger issue at hand because basically, there's this, that like you said, there's this crop of players that have been for five years just there. We've been buying players, and I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of just misses, especially in attack. Like, tell me the last attacker that we bought that has been productive.
Well, the last truly great attacker was Hazard.
Like, this is crazy.
Lukaku. Timo Werner.
This is crazy. We don't got time for this guy. But the thing is, basically, and like Abramovich, like obviously he was a good owner, he could buy. But the thing is that if you look at the past 5 years, we've been like we ain't been winning leagues. So it shows that we've been buying players, but we've been buying poor players.
See, look at this. See, these fans, this just piss me off. So now it's a friendly. You see, it's these idiots that annoy me. It's 2 weeks till the start of the season, genius. And the team looks as if they need another 3 months to get back. So forget about the results. It's 2 weeks until the start of the season. And those guys looked about 4 times less fitter than Arsenal. Does that compute? There we go.
That's true. But yeah, and then how do you call it? I'm not gonna lie. Obviously we know the players that have to go, like the Werners, Barclays, the Ziyech's, all these players. But there's some players that we need to start talking about. There's some players like I love Mendy.
The team is so bad, man. I love okay, sorry.
I love Mendy, yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Like since that West Ham mistake he made, like he has not been the same. Like I'm not when the ball comes to his feet.
Just a quick question.
Jamal, stop that.
Is the goalkeeper still on 50k away?
Kenny, don't answer. Kenny, don't answer. Kenny, don't answer.
No, I'm not. Like, he's still a good save, but I'm not. When the ball is at his feet, I'm shaking. I'm not. I don't trust him anymore. It's like he can't pass the ball. Like,
Kenny, are you saying one season wonder? Sits with the chest. One season wonder. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, it's not about one season. It's just that I feel like after that, you see that West Ham mistake. I don't know what happened. Like ever since then, when the ball gets his feet, like he panics. He's like he doesn't want to get the ball anymore. He's not confident as much. Like there's a German Werner, the German. The guy's terrible, but there's another German guy hiding hiding that we bought for more than 70 million pounds.
Oh,
He's hiding. Man's a ghost half of these games. But because man has a couple nice goal, he has a Champions League goal, which I'm not gonna lie was kind of dodgy because he was lucky at this and all that. But we're not gonna speak on it. Innit? But the guy has been dodgy ever since he came in. And because other players have been terrible, Werner has been more terrible. Lukaku last year, the guy's been hiding. We bought this guy for more than 70 million pounds. Like, the guy goes half. The guy goes half of the games he plays. That's not talked about enough.
Kenny, what is the expectation for this new season? Like
I said,
how bad are things truly? Oh, maybe, hey, it's just a friendly. Come the new season, Chelsea will be balling, and once the real season starts, Chelsea will start winning games, and we'll say this is just an overreaction.
No, are we gonna we're not gonna be as bad as it's still preseason. We're not gonna be as terrible. But from the people that expect like challenging for leagues, like no, there's too many players to turn. There's too many players that needs to get out of the club.
So can you say that Chelsea are fighting for top 4 next season? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
That's the sad reality of it. That's the sad because there's too many. There's way too many. But there's way too many players to get out of the club.
You can't throw top 4 on me. Give that to us or something, Kenny.
I'm not
supporting a team that fights for top 4. I'm not doing that.
We need to be real with ourselves. Even if we sell all the players and all the players come in, like there's too many players. Even if we buy like 4 players, there's too many players to come in too quickly. We're not going to be able to because of the change of the Abramovich, the Boli. We started a transfer with lateness, so we could not start early enough to get players. So right now we're trying to catch up with the signings we're doing. Look, we only got 2 signings for what? And right now the season is starting.
We just lost Jules Koundé, by the way.
Neymar is coming, by the way. Neymar is coming.
Wow, my days, these guys, man. But anyways, like I said, is looking peak, man. The attack, these attackers are not good. Have you seen the live the training that they show on the Chelsea YouTube on the Chelsea YouTube? They show the live training. That to cut one of them because the attackers were missing so much. These guys are terrible. They were doing a drill. A drill. It was 3 against 2. This man is terrible. They cannot make a pass. The decision making is horrible.
Cool. Let me just take some dubs. Guys, I'll get to the Tuchel comments very soon. I have them bookmarked. Let me just hit these dubs and then I'll open up to the floor. So shout out to your boy. Hold on. Let me just do a little switch. Rooney. All right. I'll keep something, guys. So Mo Ozone. You better watch out. You better not cry because I'm telling you why Arsenal is back. LL, we are back. Tell Barca, Real, Juve, Europe, the Kings are back. Look, Arsenal look good. I mean, we'll get much into this with Arsenal, but they look good. Now, you doing anything about being Kings? No. But you look good. Arsenal looks good. I'll give you that, clown. Talent FC. Serious talk. The CL is a CCL. And Lampard was sacked, so the players were motivated and new manager bounced. German Di Matteo 2.0. HH, the football is worse than AVB.
But can I speak on this though? We can all make fun of like CCL thing and everything, but I'm actually starting to believe that CCL may have actually be a good argument because Atletico really loses in Wanda and with crowds. I don't think even they played in Madrid. So you guys defending them, that's was like huge thing. Atletico almost never loses at Wanda, at least in knockout stages. So you should, if it was a normal season, right, they would have beaten you there only.
Casey, did they play Atletico in Budapest?
That they don't lose at home.
Jamal, you know more than anyone else. Like crowds matter a lot, and Champions League without crowds, like it's dead.
Casey, I've been telling these dudes for a year now. I've been telling these dudes for a year.
What? Guys, telling us what?
Guys. No, it's gonna get ugly.
No, guys. CCL.
Wait, guys. No, but it's no. It's a Champions League. Casey, Champions League is a Champions League.
No, it's not.
Casey, when you look on Wikipedia, does it say we win the Champions League? Yes or no? Does it say Champions League? Does it say CL? It says Champions League. Casey,
isn't it coincidence that PSG and Man City make to the finals in the CCL?
You can clown Chelsea only once. Casey, give us that.
Wait, can I just ask you a quick question? I just want to ask you, did you play Atletico in Budapest? Yes or no?
Talents FC, shout out to the door, Talents FC. The Oos, no. The Ra, no. The Ski, no. The Jules, no. Bram, no. Trophies, no.
We got the Goose.
No, I will come on this. See, Chelsea are the cockroaches, man.
Bro,
Somehow
we
they
got
will
the
Ra is
Goose.
popping off.
We got the
No, man.
Mike, shout out to Mike.
The
Shout out to Bill
Oos
Mike.
and the Ra.
It's pre-season, but clearly worrying when Tuchel doesn't have an identity with his team compared to Arteta. Results doesn't matter, but performance does. And at this rate, Chelsea
Speak
will
on
lose to
that.
Everton. No, see, here's my thing. This is what some dumb Chelsea cheerleading fanboys need to understand. It's not about the results; it's the performance, and we are 2 weeks away. You see, if this was like, let's say, a month ago, I'd be like, oh, come on, 2 weeks. I don't know how that team can bounce from losing to Charlotte's Web, losing to Arsenal 4-0, and in 2 weeks' time be prepared for the start of the season. Chelsea played Tottenham, I think, third or fourth game into the season.
Wait,
Because, bro, if Chelsea lose to Lampard on the opening day, whew,
HH, is
Wouldn't that be poetic?
Tuchel a topic? Is he a topic?
yeah, he is.
Yes,
he is.
he is.
Oh, that's
No,
sweet to hear,
Z-Man,
man.
I don't know.
That's some
Z-Man,
crazy.
I
He's
don't know
gonna be
who
cooking
Tuchel is.
tonight, man. I'm gonna be
Oh, no,
cooking.
wait, hold on. Wait, no, Ziman. His name is Thomas Tuchel. His name is Thomas.
Z-Man,
I don't know
I
who
don't know.
Tuchel is.
Tommy Tickler,
I
man.
don't-
Tommy Tickler, man.
Z-Man, I don't know who Tuchel is, but it's a Tuch. It's a Tuch. I don't know.
It's
Who
a
Tuchel
Tuch.
is.
YSK. That's guys. They took that name is now banned from this whole thing. Anybody that mentions that name, I have my card.
It's,
Someone
it's the Tuch, man. It's
What
the
about
Tuch.
Tuchel?
It's the
You
Tuch.
mentioned
It's the Tuch.
Diego. You see, I knew I feared this stream, man. Diego Maradona. If Zad had a pay cut like FDJ, he'd be slim and balling. Thank you for that.
But
Did
we
he
need
look
to
good,
discuss.
too?
We need to
Aswin
discuss
K.
that today.
Aswin K. Havertz is a winger who can't dribble and a striker who can't finish and a 10 who can't create. Why nobody talks about him living with CL glory?
He's eating off that.
No.
See,
We will talk about
What
it.
Zad is. Sorry, what Kai is. Kai was supposed to be the successor to Thomas Muller, but unfortunately, he's not even F-Tech Thomas Muller. Because Thomas Muller is an elite footballer with a
Wait,
like
hold on.
1000 IQ.
Hold on, wait. Did he say F-Tech?
Yeah, he isn't even that. Like putting him and Thomas Muller in the same sentence is a disgrace. Thomas Muller at 21 was destroying Lampard and Slippy G.
that's
And-
true. Yeah.
All right. You know what? Okay, let me just all right. Alps. Cobham sounds like an old English castle abandoned by Queen Elizabeth.
It's La Cobham, man. La Cobham, man. Don't forget the law.
The night is gonna be a long night.
Don't forget the law, man. Don't disrespect
It's
the
La
law.
Cobham, man. La Cobham.
La
You see,
Cobham.
La Cobham.
The issue with this emergency hangout is that some of these jobs, as bad as they are, some of them are creative.
Funny.
That's
Yeah.
what this is. Okay, this is the best academy in England. See, here's my thing. I didn't call myself La Cobham. Someone in the chat's name is called La Cobham, and I didn't know who you are.
No, but
I,
if you're being
I-
serious,
Casey, I didn't call Hudson Odoi Project's name. You know who did. That wasn't me.
You
So-
listen like
Shout out-
Project
shout out to
will
my
be,
I
favorite
man.
have. I
Chelsea.
told you. See, guys,
Shout
this is
out
gonna be
to
a
my
real
favorite London
stream.
Blues fan, man.
This is the real
Where's
stream.
backwards? Where is backwards? Where is he?
This is. I told you. Conor Gallagher is pace and power. Mason Mounts is mid. He's
Wait,
mid.
hey,
Rhys
hey, hey,
Rhys
say his
James
name
is the
properly.
only generational talent,
Wait,
and that's the
Say his name. Say his name
You
properly.
had actually two. Jamal Musiala was also a talent, but you won't talk about that.
Yeah, there we go. There we
Hey,
go. Yeah,
you gotta-
no,
you
no,
gotta
we're
say-
not talking about that.
you gotta-
Wesker,
you gotta
what do you
say-
want?
You got to say his name properly.
Who?
Gallagher.
Yeah,
What is it?
It's Connor. It's Connor.
Connor, yeah, Connor. That boy Connor can run. That boy Connor.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is gonna be a
but
long night,
after
man.
that
It's gonna be a
performance,
long
do you
night,
think?
man.
Do you think English
Casey,
fans will-
let me
No,
give
but
this
after
dose,
that,
man.
do you think English fans will call him English or Irish?
Call him nobody. Wingarella, I needed to speak on the worst CL final goal scorer, Kai. Stop blaming Gallagher. He hasn't been here. Yes, I will, because he tried a Panenka. Kaya Motsos is a tall Werner with a UCL
A
final goal.
low-driven Panenka, man. That's impossible, bro.
Factos. Thank you for the dub. Big up everyone, but HH, you make me laugh, bro. A week ago,
Yes.
you were telling United and Arsenal fans to not take any stock from the preseason games. But now that Chelsea have lost a preseason game, you're hosting an emergency hangout. And let me
Yeah, that's
respond
true.
to and
That's true.
and again, I will say this again. It's not about the results. Even if the results stinks, it is the performance, the fitness levels, the lack of chemistry, and it's 2 weeks before the start of the season. That game against Charlotte, guys are like, okay, but even if it was bad, boom. Before the Arsenal game, guys said, I know it's a friendly, it's Arsenal. We know it's a friendly, but it's Arsenal. And you need to bounce back from that trash against Charlotte. So let's now see performance. Okay, you may lose, but let's see performance. The performance was arguably what? No, it was worse. The performance was worse.
Yeah, it was worse.
And also, I have to stress this. The season starts in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. And Chelsea have had 2 horrendous... No, probably 3, because they only just beat Club America late months.
Yes.
So arguably 3 trash games. Now, people have had a bad preseasons and had good seasons, but when a manager comes out and says he's worried about the team, he's not got all of his players, and there are guys who want to leave. So there are guys who are mentally not fully in it. So once the manager comes out publicly and says, we have issues, yes, this is serious. It should be.
But don't you think? No, hold on. But don't you think you still don't have your complete squad right now? So because in the end, Premier League, the standings by December. So maybe by mid-September you will be all right. After you have played 5-6 games, it's normal. Arsenal lost first 3 games in the season, and
so Chelsea hit a 4 battle.
But again,
I think
first 3 games. But you have to look at the performance. We expected Arsenal to lose those 3 games. If Chelsea lose those games, we have to look at how are they losing these games. Is it a case of did the team was just better, or it's just a total crap fest?
Do you know what we learned from yesterday though? Cristiano is getting his move because both Chelsea and Bayern are looking funny.
You're good now. No, you're good now. Fans have to
Wait, let him read the super chat, guys. Let him read the super chat.
Wait. Let me go through this just and then we'll open it up to the panel, man. Silence FC. Stop this club BS. He played entertaining football right away with the bricks. Remember 5 for Norwich? He beat Jose 1-3 with Benteke and beat City 1-4 also.
Exactly.
Yep.
Thomas Tuchel. He's under.
The football is horrible.
Your boy Mike.
Man, I told you don't know what Tuchel is.
It's okay, HH. I got space for new fans for my Finnish team HJK. God damn it. So loan option is open. We're on the road to the UCL group stage. # West London Blues. Mike, thanks for the offer, but I think you can keep that offer, man. Thank you, bro. Fire Z. Chelsea in the mud. Love to see it. # Rent Boys. Out. Yeah, I mean, look, this is. I mean, it is what it is. It is what. I mean,
Rent Boys. Wow,
I told you, City, Spurs, LFC, AFC in that order. Thank you, bro. Fire. You guys were bollocking Nunes and he got a 4-piece. Yeah, he did his thing. Fire again. Uruguayan Carroll over Werner Pulisic. Joe.
Wow. Carroll.
All right. Which one of you clowns wants to get into?
I might as well start.
Can I speak? I want to speak.
I might as well start.
Jamal and then Z, man. Jamal, talk to me, man.
Okay. I just want to know, how was your day, Chase?
Actually, well, my day was I played football for the first time in about 2 years and I almost collapsed after about 5 minutes.
Was it 5-a-side or 11-a-side?
Oh no, it was 3 on. We only had 7, so it was 3 on 4. But bro, because
wait, what?
It's hot.
What?
Because was the weather hot today?
No, yeah, it was it was dry. So hot, bro. I almost collapsed because I told you my fitness is horrible, bro. That thing was happening.
So it's not any difference from pro clubs then.
Oh, shit.
Wait, fun fact is it.
Yes,
you know the weather is like that all the time in Trinidad, right? So
I know
that's a fun fact. Yeah, man.
Same thing in Nigeria as well, but it's been particularly hot in wherever I am. I don't want people to stalk me.
Yeah,
Jamal, Chelsea.
Yeah. Just want to say that now. I want to check up on because you're gonna get cooked in this too. Now, I'm not gonna judge Chelsea on preseason games. Reason because it means nothing. What I'm gonna judge Chelsea on is that how are we forgetting that Chelsea had 5 quality games last season out of 60 games you guys played? I mean, I watching the football. The football is garbage, man. I mean, it's horrible. I mean, I don't know how much Chelsea game I'm gonna watch this season because it's that good. Because the thing with us, we have Nunes. It is what it is with that guy. But at least I can see we have street ballers, and I could say Luis Diaz and Thiago. I know these guys are street ballers. When I look at Chelsea, are your street ballers project? Are your street ballers Project Neymar and 21-year-old prospect Ruben Loftus-Cheek?
Jamal, you're forgetting the link. What about the link? The link's a street baller. He's from the street.
Why Wise guy.
Yeah, man. So H, I just want to know, you're in 4K on the terrace saying that how Chelsea are gonna finish above Liverpool. You're in 4K, so there are plenty receipts out there. So you better hope Chelsea get Kunde and get Nima and do something in the Premier League and the Champions League this season, H. Because if they don't, you're gonna get cooked. You might have to shut down your channel because the receipts are out there. I'm just saying that. So yeah, man, that's what I gotta say on Chelsea.
Who else? Oh, Zeman. I said it. Zeman. Talk to me. Zeman.
All right, man.
I'll go after you, Z-Man, but go on.
Take your time, Z-Man. Take your time.
Let me just take my time, man. So you guys lost to a COVID.
Wait, hold on, Zeman. Don't tell me you actually literally had a drink of water or something.
Yeah, I did, man. I did. This is long, man. This is long. This is bad.
The floor is yours.
I could already tell the receipts are coming, HH. I'm not gonna even pull the receipts. I could already tell people, people are gonna show the receipts, but I just it's preseason, HH. I don't take preseason serious, it's a friendly. It's a moment of celebrating that your club exists. Essentially, that's all it is. And I wasn't concerned for Chelsea. I heard that you guys lost to COVID babies that were born in COVID times. So I heard you guys lost to them. They only have 20 appearances. You know that Gavi has more appearances. He's played more football. This is ridiculous. But nonetheless, I was like, you know what, man? It happens in preseason, man. Barcelona lost to Chivas, and we ended up winning the league. What is it? Real Madrid lost to Atletico, and they ended up winning the league that year. So I was like,
we lost 7-3.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. It's nothing serious. It's nothing serious.
So I shouldn't be panicking then.
And then Arsenal came along, and they show you that beatdown, bro. They show you that beatdown. You guys, unfortunately, do have street ballers. It's just that they're from the street, and I don't think they're footballers. That's the only problem, bro. I'm not convinced that Timo Werner.
Zeman, you're wild for saying that.
No, that's a quote. That's a quote, by the way. That's a quote.
Yeah, that's a quote. That's going there.
No, Timo Werner is playing on the flank, bro.
No, Zeman, how do we get rid of Timo Werner, bro? Like how does this guy get off my screen? Like, how do I save my eyeballs from seeing this piece of crap on my screen?
No, I don't. Here's the thing, man. You need to talk to Thomas. Oh, my bad. The Tuchel. You need to talk to the Tuchel. And he needs to find a situation.
His name is Thomas Tuchel. His name is Thomas Tuchel.
He needs to find a situation for his German brother, bro. Because this guy needs to find a housing situation in Germany, bro. It's looking that way. And then you have, the Verts, scoring the Champions League final, which, we all respect. You get it done in extreme, difficult situations. And I'm hearing that from Chelsea fans, from the space, shout out to Chelsea Spaces. Really love it. You guys are incredible when you guys broke down the game. I was hearing a lot of abuse for the Verts. I was hearing stuff like, how good is this guy? Can this guy link up? What does he provide? Is he a striker? Is he a winger?
He scored the UCL winning goal, man.
Yeah, but that's the only thing he's provided. And it feels like, and to a certain extent, I don't blame the players up top, even though they deserve some type of blame, right? I'm looking at the Tuchel. I'm looking at his style of play. I'm starting to have questions.
He says style of play. He doesn't have a style of play. Hence why this guy suited more for. That's why he does better in cup games than in the league, because in cup games you can just create a tactic just for the specific game.
He had at Dortmund. He had at PSG.
Bro, anybody can have a tactic for Dortmund, bro.
I disagree.
No.
Wait, hold on. This man.
Yeah, here's the thing, man. Anybody could have anybody could play attractive football for Dortmund, bro. It's like that league is so open, bro. If you can't string passes together, there's something wrong with you. But yeah, just in terms of that, the two, we're gonna save him for later. We're gonna save him for later. Actually, that's not the main problem here, right? The main problem is assessing Chelsea where they're at. You guys have been trying to buy defenders because you guys are losing your defense, and you guys are trying to rebuild the back line. But at the same time, you guys need rebuild up top. There's no if Raheem Sterling is your creative outlet, that's doomed. No, that's it for you, because
Zeman, we got the wrong City scrap. It was supposed to be Jesus, not Sterling.
No, Jesus actually looked like he's money, bro. This guy was actually balling out.
Yeah. Zeman,
so what I'm trying to say is, for Chelsea, just hang in there. Who knows? It might get better.
So hold on. You said that we shouldn't panic. That under Tuchel, with the likes of Timo Werner, Pulisic, and Mount, we can still do something next season. That there's no need to panic after losing to Charlotte, only just beating Club America and getting bomb rushed by Arsenal.
The thing is, bro, there is a certain amount of panic because the top four is looking like it's going to be heated, and it's looking like Chelsea
I don't
do
top four. Zeman, I'm a UCL winner. I can't do top four.
No, but you have to do top four. You have to do top. You're not winning the UCL. You're not winning the Premier League. Those two are you're far out from this.
But here's the thing, though. You see, here's the deal. If you're going to be bomb trash football, fine, win the league. If you're going to not play good football and so on and so forth, at least, okay, if you're not going to win the league, give me quality football. The issue is that the football is trash and you can't win anything. Zeman, that's a raw deal, bro.
No,
Zeman, that's a raw deal.
The scary thing is that was Tuchel trying to entertain you, but he entertained you in the wrong way. Like Tuchel was trying to play with the back four, bro. These guys, clearly your defenders aren't ready for the back four. You guys your build up play is awkward, man. It's like your players
there is no build up play.
It's just back and forth, and it feels like there's so much space that the Arsenal are operating in, and you guys have no consistency with the way you're gonna attack a team, and it's to the point where you have to ask yourself. It's like this is where you start questioning like Tuchel. Is he just adapting for the moment? You need ironically you need a philosophy merchant. You need that to a certain extent. You need someone that gives you a clear blueprint, but that can adapt his style depending on the team. But there will always be fundamentals and essentials behind his style of play. And unfortunately, Chelsea don't have that. Oh, and by the way, man, I wish Backward was here. I wish Backward was here. I need to have a discussion about this Hudson-Odoi kid.
Thank you. Yeah.
This kid is the next Iwobi. Forget about the next Neymar, bro. I'm tired of this hype, bro. He's the next Iwobi.
Bro, he's the next Oxlade-Chamberlain.
No, Oxlade-Chamberlain had a decent career.
The mic will come to you last, if it does, if ever.
Chamberlain has a decent career behind him, bro. It won't be. No, I've been told about this kid's height for the past 3 years. I've been told he's this amazing player, and I don't see it, man. He's a Iwobi material, man. I see it. Everton in 2 years, bro, guaranteed. But shout out to Gallagher or Connor.
All right, look, man. Let me bring in Ardes. Talk to me, man. I'll come to Eddie, man. We need that Chelsea flex.
Listen,
Ardes, talk to me, man.
Listen. I actually want to be the bearer of good news, actually, because everyone's being very negative right now. So I actually want to bring a bit of positivity to this whole thing. So
don't play receipts. Don't play receipts.
It's technically not a receipt. It's more like
because I know YSK has about 4 or 5 in the
It's a tribute. It's a tribute.
It's not a receipt. It's more like
I pray that this wasn't
it's
like
a contract.
Like
It's an
Swiss
ending
Beats.
credit. It's an
YSK
ending
and
credit.
RDS in the booth.
It's a mortgage loan. It's a mortgage loan.
It's an ending credit, man.
RDS, play the damn effing theme, man. Let's get on.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That you can learn 2 ways: the easy way or the hard way. So I guess you're gonna have to learn the hard way. So I don't know whether it's gonna be Mount Kilimanjaro, the Vert, Low K, Kova. I don't know who's gonna be, but all I want is that I want this to be a beatdown. I want this to be a pounding. I want this to be relentless. I want this to be painful. I want a situation where at full time, the Arsenal players go to Arteta and say that I don't think we want to play Chelsea again. All right. Okay. So artists. Okay. So okay.
No, it's so like say bringing the positivity. That's where we are. Okay. We want to be in a situation where the Arsenal players say they go to Arteta, we do not want to play Chelsea again. Now, what I will tell you, HH, is that you're right. Before you say it, you're right. That receipt was when Arsenal, where Chelsea played Arsenal in the league, and I think Chelsea lost to Arsenal in the league. So I didn't expect that the next time that Chelsea were going to play Arsenal, that this result was going to happen. But it is.
I mean, if they conceded 4 against Nketiah, they're going to concede 4 against Jesus.
You know, whether or not the Chelsea players, Arsenal players are going to Arteta and saying we don't want to play Chelsea again, or whether they may be saying we actually want to play Chelsea like every week. I don't know what the conversation is, but what I would say though is that like we can't take preseason seriously. Now, I'm not going to say here that I was right, because I said multiple times earlier that Chelsea lack creativity. You're letting Lukaku go. Who's going to create? Who's going to score? And I was laughed at, and you said you're the CCL winners, and you know, po, and then nay and ra, and a few other words that sort of were thrown in the mix, and then you know, here we are. But what I'm seeing with Chelsea and the worry with Chelsea going into next season is that it's what I'm sort of expecting. You know, they've not, whatever you say about Lukaku, at the end of the day, they've not brought in someone who can score goals. So in my opinion, they're striker down regardless. Sterling is not a creative play. He never has been, never will be. So you're, in my opinion, a worse situation you were than last season, because you don't have a striker and you're now less creative. Sterling will score goals. Let's be real. He's not bad. He'll chip in with goals, but Chelsea are going to, if things stand the way they stand and don't sign players, they are going to struggle to create and score goals this season. Although you might not concede goals. So you might do what you did last season, which is defend well, defend deep, and maybe grind out a win and potentially get top 4. That's just how I see it. But, you know, we'll see what happens, HH.
Can I say something?
Oh, we have another Chelsea fan, Eddie.
We're going to come to Eddie very soon. Okay, so let me come to Sebastian real quick. I'll take some notes and I'll come to Eddie to help with those clarity. Sebastian, talk to me.
The problem is the way Abramovich was running Chelsea. What have Bayern Munich, Man City, Liverpool, and Barcelona and where they come? They have a system from the youth player to the academy to the first team. They all play the same. They know how to play, they know their positions, and that's why they succeed, and that's why the young players get easy in. And in Chelsea, it's always rinse and repeat. There's not really a philosophy. There was always a new manager, and I think that's the biggest problem for Chelsea right now, because these players are not Tuchel players. These are players from Mourinho, from Sarri, from Francis. So that's the biggest problem.
Oh no, that's fair. No, 100. And I wanted Sarri to stay. I thought keep Sarri. That is a way of playing, and then allow guys to come through, because Sarri should have given it a lot more time. But the issue is that if Bram was still here, chop and change will still lead you to trophies. The issue is that with Bram now gone, you don't have to now figure out that, oh, geez, we can't go this whole way of chop and change unless you're like a Bram who knows when to trigger off a sacking. So, all right, before I come to you, let me just hit these dubs.
Would you take CR7? Very quick. Would you take Ronaldo now? Are you that desperate? You would, wouldn't you? Bro, you need help. You need striker. Jamal, you need a guy who can put the ball back in there.
EFAC version 2. Ten Hag ball cooking. Martial is back. He is a Pele. Why, Scare? Are you still a United fan, or are you still a free agent?
Free agent, yeah.
Okay.
RDS. Yeah, just move on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because yeah. Let's just move. Let's just move. Daja RF, HH. Just don't mind club football for a while. Soon the World Cup will start, and we will.
Nah. There's no need for that. That's
a low blow.
That's disrespectful. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Who I discovered recently was Nigerian. I didn't know David Alaba was Nigerian, bro.
I knew that. I mean, come on, like his name Alaba. That's his name is Alaba. Alps. How is Reece generational when he can't play a back four? Because Real Madrid wants him. He's generational. I'll stop hating. He's still generational. He's just in a
Did you
bad
see his Henry
situation.
finish? HH? Did you see his Thierry Henry finish, Rich James? Did you see his finish in preseason?
Oh,
HH, you know, Barcelona are lacking in right back, so you know, Reece James is looking quite.
Ricardo,
tasty.
shut up. Barry, HH, once again, as a friend, lower your expectations to avoid a bigger disappointment. Hate to see a fellow brother feeling down. Well, Barry, the thing about this is I can't be a loser. I refuse to accept top four. I don't believe in top four. You are either fighting for the title,
hold
fighting
on.
for a trophy,
So
or fighting against relegation.
Since when have you been supporting Chelsea?
Casey, what?
Since when have you been supporting Chelsea? You said you
Since Zola days.
Zola, right?
Casey,
Yeah, Zola.
Oh, Casey, perfect. And what's my answer to that? Back in the day, in the days of Petrescu, Gospoye, Vialli, Hullet, 6th, lose to Bradford City 2-0. But the football was amazing. So even though that the team, maybe there was an FA Cup 1 year so forth, they were never stiff in the league, they were 6th, at least you were entertained. Casey, the issue is that, okay, you're not going to win trophies. Entertain me. At least entertain me. So I look forward to watch, at least, okay, win, lose, or draw, I am entertained because there is an exciting way of playing. The football is garbage, it's crap, and you're winning nothing. Let's keep it real. Chelsea were not entertaining for that UCL run, but they won the trophy. So like, aha, it's all good. So, Casey, come on, bro. Casey, it's for me. You can't say no trophies and the football is horrible. Casey, that's a raw deal, man. That's a raw deal. Come on, man. Kian. All right, just Kian. It's like when Atleti beats Real 7-3 in preseason. Real still ended up winning the season. Yes, but I don't think Real's manager at the time, whether it was Zidane or Ancelotti, came out and said that my team has issues. That's a
and Real have dribblers. And Real have dribblers in their team.
However bad a Real were, you know that with those individuals there, of course they'll have a bad preseason, but you believed in them. I don't believe in this team. I don't believe in Mount. I don't believe in
there's a huge caveat.
I don't believe in any of those
another caveat.
useless players.
Zidane has just come like for a month. He has just returned like.
Yeah.
Tuchel has been here for like 1.5 years now.
Yeah. Patrick, at this rate, HH, you might as well support Madrid. As I said again, this is what I always say.
School.
I have nothing against Chelsea.
What Devil did.
Wait. See, my thing. I have nothing against Chelsea fans who go out on loan, who are new school. Nothing against it. I'm old school, and if you're old school, you pick a team, you're stuck with that team. So yes, I'm stuck with these guys. But I have to just grow. I say I can't deal with this men's. See, it may be fun for you guys and so forth to see me stress. Stress is tough on the brain. I cannot sit through Timo Werner and so forth and rant to him. I can't. Like the toxicity and negativity is too much for me. It's too much for me, bro.
Can I say something for Timo Werner?
Very quick.
On behalf of Germany, I apologize for Timo Werner. I apologize. This dude, I can't believe he plays in the German national team. He can't.
Are you disowning him? I
disowning him. He's a prick in the national team. He's a prick in Chelsea. At least Havertz, when he's in the national team, plays good. Timo Werner, 0.
Oh no! He's trash.
I mean, if Cole can be German, then I'm sure Werner can.
But you know how Ederson looks like a. Oh, go ahead.
Wait, so Chelsea Babalawo says Tuchel ball sideways passing cross. Talk about your boy Mount.
Hold up.
Oh no, hold up. Isn't this the same guy that was supporting Lampard? No, this was the same guy that was supporting Lampard.
It was.
Yes, it was you. So let me guess. Clown.
I'm
calling you clown. Let me guess. You want Lampard back? Let me guess. Talk to me in the chat. You want Lampard back because I remember you were one of those guys during the Civil War, during the fierce Chelsea Civil War. You were one of those guys that was bucking Lampard because he played for Chelsea. I remember your freaking name, bro.
No, but to be fair,
I forgot shit.
To be fair, Lampard did play attractive football though. Compared
it was
to
better.
Tuchel.
It was better than this.
It was. Yeah.
It's very attractive.
20%.
Like-
20% of CCL goes to Uncle
Yeah,
Frank.
bro. Counter-attack.
20%.
No, why is
20%.
he defeated Sevilla 4-0?
Exactly,
Yeah,
Casey.
20% of that
Mo Ozil.
CCL goes to Uncle
Pop
Frank.
in, pop off. Pop in, pop off, HH.
Jesus is a better signing than Lever.
Yeah.
Relax.
Let's just see how the season rolls. Let's see how the season rolls, bro. Daddy Us.
No.
So wait, hold on. Let me just hold on. Let me just do a little switch. Rooney, right? Let me bring in your boy Abdallah. Oh, so yeah, Abdallah Harder. Daddy Us. I told you not to send it. Okay, Madrid's luck always runs out versus Barca. Hashtag 14CL itches. Well, look, we'll see how it rolls, bro. We'll see how it rolls. Fire ZZ. Sorry, HH. Mane better than Drogba, and Mane is still going. Mane doesn't have dud.
Mane is better than Drogba.
Like, no.
Yeah,
He doesn't have
Drogba.
He doesn't have dud. He doesn't have dud.
Relax, LC. Relax, LC.
Yeah, I know.
He has an AFCON.
Wait,
AFCON.
Shadow X.
Zambia.
Shadow
What
X.
happened
How
to
is
Zambia?
Mane not better than Drogba?
Shadow X. Can I read Shadow X?
You heard us have you heard of Zambia?
Can I read
Have you
Shadow
heard of
X?
Zambia?
AFCON,
Have
man.
you heard of
Can
Zambia?
I read Shannon X's bro? Thank you. So
Whoa.
he is dedicated to winning. Not his fault we are getting bent over by Barca, or else we would have the Ra and the Jules by now.
Maybe if you stop giving them nicknames, you might get them. That's a possibility.
Wait. I thought Raphinha signed for London Blues.
Huh?
Wait,
Yeah.
is he not doing his medical for Chelsea? I swear he was going to do his medical today.
The real
Isn't
focus.
Kunde a defender for Chelsea?
The real focus. 8-2 versus Arsenal in 2 games. Good goals, game ratio.
Oh, that's true. The last 2 games.
Biggest team in London. Biggest team in London.
This is funny, man. I love it. Oh, Tuchel, man.
So who else is?
I would like to just quickly say something about
Eddie,
Havertz.
this is-
No. I said Eddie. No.
Yeah, Eddie.
You need it.
Oh yeah, Eddie was.
Please.
Yeah,
Eddie, man.
That's
This
fair.
is about the Chelsea, bro.
Eddie,
Yeah,
this
well,
is
speak
Eddie.
on
This
it.
is a new low, man. Eddie, it's a new low.
Actually,
Eddie, this team is trash, man. This team is trash,
look,
bro.
Up the Chelsea.
First of all, look, Tuchel's not the problem. And before everyone get at me, just calm down for a minute. Yeah. There's two people that have led Chelsea to this point, or two groups of people. The first one's Marina. How the hell is no one mentioning her name so far? Now that's the first thing I'm thinking of. Is anyone gonna take 20 mil for Hudson-Odoi right now? HH, answer. Will you take 20 mil for Hudson-Odoi right now to get out of Chelsea?
Whoa, relax. Project
1 million,
Neymar,
1
relax.
million, 1
relax.
No. How much would
Eddie.
you take?
Eddie, no, Eddie, let's deal with the big one. Eddie, how do we get rid of Timo Werner?
No, just
Yeah,
one second.
that's
How
the
much
real
would you
question.
take for
Hold on.
Hudson-Odoi? How much would you take for Hudson-Odoi right now?
A pack of gums, man. That's how much I'll be able to pay for.
Bro, I love the guy, fellow black brother, man. I mean,
How much is
Tell me how much. Just name a price.
Fair.
how much?
Eddie, do you guys remember when he was? You guys
That's
were.
what-
He was
that's
linked.
what-
He was linked
That's
to
what
Bayern
I'm
Munich.
about to say. That's what I'm
He
about
was linked
to
to
say.
Bayern Munich, and
Marina,
you guys said
That's his
no.
greatest
Marina, turn down
achievement.
Back off fine. Back off
Hold on.
fine.
Yes,
Leave
greatest
leave
achievement.
Lukaku alone.
Hey,
Remember,
hey.
Eddie.
wait, let it land, Eddie land.
Marina turned down 70 mil for Hudson-Odoi and gave this kid 150K a week. That's killing Chelsea right now. What's his name? The other guy, Loftus-Cheek. How much is he on? And don't get me started on Timo Werner. Yeah, don't get me started. We came out the transfer
Did he
ban.
start from Charlotte FC?
We were trying to get ahead of Barcelona and Real Madrid and trying to sign these world-class young players, and we end up with Havertz and Werner. Really? Go look at that window again. Havertz, Werner, Chilwell, Ziyech. The best signing of that window is a
Chilwell.
bloody 97-year-old man in Thiago Silva, who's got no legs left. How does that happen?
No. It was a. And in case I said that was a bad window, man. Because bro, I know that he scored the winning goal, but Eddie, I never vouched for Havertz.
Okay, yeah.
I never vouched for Timo Werner. I was like, who the hell are these dudes?
Really?
Okay,
Really?
That's not true.
Waske,
Okay.
you,
Oh, okay.
Waske, you,
No, I got you.
watch,
I got you.
you
I
watch
got
your
you.
stuff
No,
right there,
no, no,
Waske.
I got
Don't you
I
dare,
got you. Don't
bro.
worry.
Bring
I
out
got
the
you, don't worry,
receipts.
don't worry, I got you.
Bring out the receipts.
Bring out the receipts.
Can we end the Havertz experiment, please? Just move him back to midfield or something. He's not a striker, please. He's not a striker. Like
Eddie, I have a good comparison for you, Eddie. I have a good comparison for you. You know how Ederson looks like a midfielder in goal? Havertz looks like a goalkeeper playing up front.
Oh my god.
Osasuna.
I'm not
Osasuna, 1 second.
I'm not
Wait,
touching
hold on.
that.
Edeland. So Eddie, look.
The experiment with Havertz needs to end before I get there. And let me tell you the second people annoying me right now, yeah? Proper Chelsea fans. Yeah? We need real ballers in this team. And you know the nonsense I have to see on Twitter every day? Oh, Levi Colwill. Oh, Conor Gallagher. Armando Broja. Shut the fuck up, man.
Oh, get you.
F up, right? Like, can you give me proper ballers in this team?
It's crazy.
I don't want to have the Mason Mount chat all over again. But this team is lacking players with technique.
Yes, thank you. Eddie, say it louder to the kids at the back. Say it louder for the kids at the back.
People want to talk about Tuchel, yeah? Go look at him at Dortmund. I ain't even going to say PSG. Go look at Dortmund.
He's Dortmund
with the Oos.
The Oos. That's when he was the Oos, yes.
Playing football. So what are you talking about Tuchel? This is the thing. When you see a proper manager, players get exposed. And that's what you're seeing with Chelsea right now. This midfield is a problem. This attack is a problem. But you know what Mourinho done? She messed around so much with Rudiger and Christensen that we're stuck trying to buy defenders to cover that before we can even deal with the actual problems. Chelsea are five steps behind.
Wait, but hold, Eddie, wait, but see, I'm confused, Eddie. I'm really confused. Didn't Marina win a Ballon d'Or for Director of Football?
Bro, chuck that Ballon d'Or in the fucking ocean, man. Like, goddamn. If we tell me right now, we had Rudiger and Christensen, maybe just Rudiger. I'm not a fan of Christensen as much. Yeah, we're not working for defenders like we are. Look who we're linked to. We're trying to buy defenders left, right, center when we have problems in the midfield. I'm sorry. I love Kante. Kovacic is decent, but none of them do it for me in terms of helping us get the ball forward quick enough. And the whole front line needs a reshuffle. Yeah, get Werner out the club. Ziyech already wants to go. It's 2022, and I'm still watching Batshuayi play for Chelsea.
Bro, Eddie.
watching Richie Batshuayi.
Eddie, see. Eddie, let me be real with you. Eddie, the way things are looking, with Lukaku gone and so forth, and Chelsea losing out on every single transfer, you know that's Chelsea's Chelsea striker options are. Eddie, check this out. You want a team of Werner? Oh, you want to have us as false nine? Oh, Michi.
Batman.
Nah, bro. Look,
Eddie, listen, Eddie, this team is bad. See, but Eddie, I love. Eddie, you need to tell these bombers Chelsea guys on Twitter because see, I have a clown here called Chelsea Babalao who says Tuchel. No, I know Tuchel needs to shoulder some blame. How much can a manager do with Mount, Werner, Pulisic, Ziyech? These guys are trash. They're not good. They're not skilled. But that clan Babalao, because Mount comes from the academy, you will protect him like the freaking moron you are. And it's this stupid Chelsea fan. So, Eddie, I keep saying to guys that there are two sets of fans. There are guys who they are Chelsea fans before football fans, and then guys like us who are football fans before Chelsea fans. If you're a Chelsea fan before, you have no football knowledge. So, hey, Chelsea, okay, because you're stupid. But there are guys like us where, yeah, Chelsea's our team, but we understand football. I understand what is good about football. The hell?
Like, just compare players technically, man. Seriously. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm not saying he's a raw better player, but technically, yeah, you saw it yesterday. Odegaard is far better than Mount and Gallagher. No one tell me nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, technically.
Yes.
That's why you see Arsenal playing better right now. Bro, I don't need players who can press.
Eddie, Eddie, let's keep it real. Eddie, I told you this is Eddie. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Eddie, Gabriel Jesus was the best player on that pitch.
Yeah.
Eddie, technically speaking, from a pure footballing point of view, Gabriel Jesus is better than the entire Chelsea squad. But Eddie, do you know what? But Eddie, hold on, Eddie. There are some Chelsea fans who are so blinded, so tribal. And Eddie, I see the hate out for these guys is so deep. I hate these guys with all my heart. They're so tribal because they feel they have to defend Chelsea. Like, oh no. Of course, Saka is better than Mount. Of course, Odegaard is better than most guys in the team. Jesus is better than the entire Chelsea squad. The entire so my thing is that how City were giving away Jesus and giving away Sterling. Why did we go for Sterling and not Jesus?
HH, you know what you just said now?
I thought you were happy with Sterling, though.
Ricardo, shut up, man. Eddie.
We're going into dangerous territories right now, HH. We literally just said half the Arsenal squad's better than Chelsea. That's a problem.
HH, can I have my say on this?
It's the manager. Because Arteta's a brick.
No. Oh, yeah.
HH, can I speak on
what kind of Arteta later? But look here. This Chelsea squad, we need to get rid of players. I'm sorry. Someone come take Gallagher. That guy is not good in tight spaces. I'm sorry. Technically, he ain't it. Yeah? Someone, bro, I don't want, it's 2022 and I'm hearing Chelsea fans saying give Ampadu a chance. Ampadu! Brother!
Bro, I completely forgot this guy was a youth.
I have to see fans asking for Billy Gilmore.
Oh my days! I wonder what Kennedy, bro.
Eddie, no, see, no. See, okay. So now we're getting into, but see, I wanted to say this publicly here and so forth. And I'm sure alongside with Eddie and Abdullahi, Daniel, all the guys, we distance ourselves from these hardcore Chelsea fans. We are not the same because these hardcore Chelsea fans, they are stupid. Yes, I'm going to say it. They are stupid because the thing with hardcore Chelsea fans is maybe their family doesn't love them, and maybe
easy.
Jamal, we're going real.
That's real.
So maybe they need some togetherness, and their togetherness is the Chelsea family and so forth. I have a family. I have a mom and dad, brother. So I'm good. I don't need an extra family. I'm good. So I have to keep it real. So there are guys out there who it actually gives them joy that a Conor Gallagher or an Ampadu or a Colwill are just there because it's a Chelsea Academy thing. And I'm like, are you dumb or are you stupid? You see, if you take, I don't know what it's called, this Man City dude. I was like, yo, guy, who is this left back for Man City?
Yeah, he looked good. Yeah, he looked good.
Bro, he's from the academy. I didn't even know.
Joshua Wilson as a Brown.
Yeah,
that's him.
I just looked at him and like, this guy looks good. I test, boom, this guy looks good. Like he just looks like this guy is a proper football player. The amount of propaganda on Mount. I'm sorry. It's like, see, this thing. Stop bullying me to try and say Mount is this amazing player. He's decent. But Mount, no, he's not. And it is this sickening propaganda and pressure that you are forced to say Mount is amazing because, for some strange reason, because he's white and he's English, he has to be the face of this freaking team. Because someone white and English has to be the face of Chelsea. Sorry, that's not how it works. Okay, this is club football. The best rises to the top. That's how it works.
Unfortunately, Mount won't leave anywhere, bro. He's staying here for another decade.
Eddie, talk. You think now is, look, yeah, signings are needed. Signings are needed bad.
Are they coming though? Are you sure they're coming?
Look,
Eddie, we are 0-for-3 against Barcelona in the transfer market.
Look,
no, Eddie. Ricardo, shut up.
You still got the cool, man.
Ricardo and Zeman, shut up. Eddie, it's the stage right now where we have to take a spy to Barca's office and say, who are they going for? And we have to make sure that we don't go for who they're going for, and make sure that we do it in secret, and make sure that they get it done in 2 days. Eddie, Barca are stalking us. They're stalking us. It's crazy.
Yep.
No.
Todd B had dinner, bro. Todd B had dinner.
Shut up, man. Eddie Land, talk, man.
I think. Look, the key thing is, like, that's why I said Marina screw Chelsea over, because you could have had Kunde last year, all right? You could have signed the Us in January.
Tchouameni.
We messed around. We could have signed Tchouameni last year. So you mess around with those deals, and this is where you are. And Todd B, unfortunately, he's doing the job of 4 people at this point. You know, he's doing the job of a CEO. He's doing the job of
and Eddie, and you know what? See, and look, you say Eddie, I'm going to say real. No, hold on, Eddie, because on your point though, see, because I love you bring up Marina. Because of #MeToo, we can't call her crap. Because if you call her crap and someone who has zero ball knowledge, will be called sexist and against the Me Too movement. But Eddie, we know what the real is. The real is that here's the thing: she is a good business person, understanding business. She has zero football knowledge, so she doesn't have a flipping clue as to football talent. She knows nothing about football talent. So how the hell are you having somebody who? Great banking, you don't know the beginning and end of football. How are you making acquisitions? How the hell are you involved? All she sees are numbers.
YouTube clips.
Do you think? HH, let Samasi say. Let Samasi
YouTube
say.
highlights.
YouTube clips.
YouTube highlights. Welcome to Chelsea.
Let Samasi say.
Okay, no, but let's Eddie land and I'll bring the boys and let Eddie land.
Yeah, that's why I say, look, I hate people saying Roman. Roman didn't run the club; it was Marina running it. So I don't know why you're talking about Roman. But Marina's the one who's led Chelsea to this point. Todd B came only in June, so he's still behind the April, which is why we're slacking on a lot of these transfers. But look, it's dry out there, man. It's dry out there. I think defensively Chelsea are going to be fine. I didn't care about holding for yesterday. It's just I can't see how Chelsea score goals. I literally cannot see how Chelsea will score goals this season. We just have to go somewhere and pray. And literally an hour after Chelsea lose, I'm watching Raphinha score that goal against.
Oh,
I am crying, bro.
That was a banger.
It had to happen.
He actually played well, man. He actually played incredible, man.
It had to happen on the same day. So look, Chelsea need minimum two attackers, at least a midfielder. I don't care what they do in defense because I think defensively Tuchel can do stuff with some of the players here. But HH, it's going to be a long season for us, man. It's going to be a long season. Yeah, he's only got 2 signings. So
Eddie, which defender you guys going to get in then?
Kimpembe, man, Kimpembe, Maestro Kimpembe.
I don't think Chelsea get Kimpembe. I honestly don't even think we'll sign another defender. If you ask me, I'll say go sign Cucurella from Brighton. I would have taken him.
You're not getting Cucurella. We're getting him.
Can I speak on my favorite club now?
Can I say something about Marina?
Okay, so let's say something really quick and then I'll come.
No, it was a. And I said that was a bad window, man. Because bro, I know that he scored the winning goal, but Eddie, I never vouched for Havertz. I never vouched for Timo Werner. I was like, who the hell are these guys? Really? Waske, I got you. You watch your stuff right now. Waske, don't you dare. An army is forming. An army is forming. It's official. It's real. Because remember, when we talked about this, we praised Bram because Bram was trying to say, you know what? People have forgotten who I am. So the video, the whole Werner thing that I posted was really much about Bram. It wasn't only about Werner, it was about Bram. Because it was about Bram saying, you know what? You forgot who I was. You forgot that I changed the face of football. You forgot that I built Chelsea with my cash, my cake. Okay? So that was really a Bram vid. But this is now an official vid. Werner is in. 45 million pounds, I think it was 50 million euros, 45 million pounds is what triggered the release clause for your boy Werner. And it is a 5-year deal. A 5-year smackaroonie deal. How old is this dude? How old is this dude?
I remember this.
24.
Oh my God.
24 years of age. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is his peak years are with the boys. Chelsea for me something because this is a huge statement.
Wow.
I have another issue. Can I share it with you?
Of course, Kate. Drop it, bro. Drop it, Casey.
No, I will just send it to you on Twitter. Yeah.
So the speed by which you did that was
Ricardo.
A receipt within a receipt. YSK is the receipt king now. Receipt king.
He's not. Ricardo, you would say something?
Yeah, no, AJ, look, I care about you. I care about your mental health.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Ricardo, just talk. No, you don't. Just talk.
Look, man. For some fans, for some clubs, our reality is your dream. You're not. I hate to. I mean, you know this deep down inside, but you act like Chelsea's this massive club, bro. Like they're not. They're not like we have swept you this transfer window. Swept the ski, the Ra, the Oos, the crown jewel.
The Kunde.
Yeah, I was avoiding the name because it sounds a little racial, but I didn't want to give it a nickname.
just keep talking. Keep talking.
No, but you have to realize that your club is not gonna flip the switch and just become back to the top again. Yeah, Robbie.
How are you funding this? How's
no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Leave attack. Second leave attack.
The fucking mafia, seriously.
Have you guys pulled the Levites?
Well, your tears bring me joy. Every single one.
Ricardo, make your.
No, my point is that because I care about you and your mental.
No, you
health,
don't.
Yes, I do. Stop putting your club on the same pedigree as Barcelona's, the Bayern Munich's, the Real Madrid's. Like you guys can't. Your rebuild might take half a decade to a decade. Our rebuild only took a year. There's levels. You were never going to get one up on us. I let you guys have it last year when I said 3-1.
He's talking smack.
No, I'm not talking smack. Hashtag truth. Hashtag truth. Okay. It's 4-0. It's a sweep. It's done. You're finished. And like just for consolation prize, you might get the prince from Paris, not the king, not Mbappe. You're gonna get the prince, Maestro Kimpembe. Look, it's not a bad consolation prize. It's not a bad consolation prize.
They're getting Pavard.
No. We're seeing Maestro Kimpembe at the bridge, man. It's gonna be beautiful, man. Under the Tuchel, it's gonna be beautiful.
I hope Barcelona get this treble that you're talking about, man.
I never said we were getting a treble. So
Xavi's a rookie. Xavi is a rookie. Xavi is a rookie.
Well, he is a rookie.
How much for Bernardo, man?
Oh, shut up! No, that's not good.
Ricardo, are you done? Are you done, Ricardo?
Oh yeah.
Have my say.
Actually, no. Let me come to Casey, continue, and then we'll have this. Also, then have LSK last. Casey, and then continue. Casey.
So, can you zoom in on my AV?
Okay. You know what, Casey, man.
So, this is your new defender being skinned by Nketiah.
Terry on reboot, regen.
Casey, and your points is?
What did I tell you? This guy has been below average for the past 2 years.
Oh, you can't do that. Pre-season, man.
No, but
pre-season.
Jamal, if you watch him like for Serie and like in Champions League and Europa League, right? He's like past his peak. Maybe like Thomas Tuchel will reignite him, but.
Bro. So no, Casey. Should we as Chelsea fans should we be panicking? Should we be panicking?
No, I'm telling you, you should wait like till 15 September, when you have like 5 or 6 games at least. Then you can say that whether you will be having a bad season or a good season, because I still think like that there are some good players in this Chelsea team like Kovacic and who else is there?
Sterling.
Reese Sorry.
Casey, I didn't like that pause. Casey, that was a very long pause. Casey, that was a very long.
I just forgot.
Casey, that was a very long pause. That was a very long pause. But fair enough. Continue.
Because Kante, I think like the guy is getting too many injuries. I think he's on his last legs right now.
So, because you see that Chelsea only have 2 quality players in the whole squad.
Yeah, but again, it depends, right? That's what I'm telling you. Like, because these German managers, they are like all system based. So if Tommy T can somehow create another terrorist group in London that works somehow, maybe you might like do well in cup competition, because I think you guys should get top 4. But Premier League, man, forget about it. I think you're not even like 15 points close to a Liverpool or City. And I think even Spurs might give you competition this season. Because it's all well and good having a good defense, but for league, you at least need a good attack also. And Mount, Werner, Pulisic, Havertz. Who else is there?
Di Maria was on a free. Would you take Di Maria? Because he's balling right now.
Di Maria, watch him against that Mexican club, bro. That was like, again, it's Serie attacks and all that, but Juve are looking good, man. Juve are looking very good.
See, that's the annoying thing though is Dybala was around.
No, we should have Pogba.
Yeah,
Pogba's giving insane passes, man. Jesus.
Bro, did you guys see Pogba against Chivas?
but how do
Chelsea.
people compare?
Casey,
How
no,
do
come
people
on,
compare
guys,
Pogba
don't
with
you
De
make
Bruyne?
me
Don't
cry.
gas this guy up.
Chivas,
man.
no.
Chivas,
Z-Man, I need
No,
Z-Man, I need
man,
ballers.
some of those passes,
It's
man.
Yeah.
Z-Man,
come
I need
Come
ballers.
on,
Chivas or
man.
not, I need ballers.
No, have a
Z-Man, I need ballers. What's it called? Kundini, talk to me, man. And welcome to your Susuna.
Hope you are. Hope everyone's well. What comes around comes back around.
I'm not well. I'm not well, so
comes back around because you need to watch out because when you get to the higher echelons of 1 million subscribers, and Pep knows about you, he might sue you for defamation of character. Be careful. Yeah.
Just pray Haaland gets the 50 goals that I
He's going to get it.
Cool.
Listen
Talk about
to
Chelsea.
This, yeah?
I know. Talk about Chelsea.
Todd Bowley went from Todd Bowley to Todd B to flipping Toad Ribbit B. Bzz, yeah, that's what's happened to Todd Bowley. Yeah, that's what happened to Todd Bowley. But honestly, I don't get why you're signing Sterling when you don't have a clinical striker or a striker in general. Let's remember as well, Kai Havertz is not a striker; he's a false nine. And if you can see from the seasons that Sterling has played false nine, played alongside a false nine, he hasn't got the best numbers to win.
I agree with that.
So
I agree.
It doesn't make any sense of you getting him. It really doesn't. So I don't know why some of these brainless Chelsea fans from your fan base are getting so happy over getting Sterling. And it's second of all, it might be sloppy seconds. Because let's be honest, flipping Tuchel has ruined attackers in recent times. Because Werner was balling. As much as you hate to say it, but he was balling in the Bundesliga. You can say Bundesliga all that, but Bundesliga doesn't really apply to Liverpool and Manchester City. So you can't really... Maybe you can say there's a Chelsea curse when it comes to signing attackers or signing players from Bundesliga. But in terms of... I don't see where Chelsea go from here. I don't think Todd Bowley... Really
Where are they going to finish? Where are they going to finish in the Premier League?
Fourth at best, fourth or third.
That's a successful season for them.
No, it's not Simon. I needed a trophy. Sorry.
And you've got to accept now that CL was a fluke. Come on, it was a fluke.
Speak on it.
You got to accept
and it's your manager's fault.
All right, what's it called?
It's my manager's fault.
Osasuna, Chelsea, the state of Chelsea, man. Talk to me, man.
In my opinion, this is not something to be terribly worried about.
Osasuna, there's 2 weeks till the start of the season. Did you see how Chelsea?
Yeah, there was a week and a half before the start of the season when we lost 7-3 to Atletico Madrid.
But did you look out of sorts, physically tired,
and
as if you looked like a bunch of strangers? No. I also said I don't care about the results. How the team played, the performance, and the physical levels with only a few weeks to start. Also, when the manager comes out and he says this, did the manager come out and say this after any of those preseason games for Real Madrid?
No, but at the same time, your team is a system. Tuchel's system. It might not win the Premier League. It will get you third or fourth place. All right, which is a guaranteed top 4 position.
That's not good enough. That's not good enough, bro. Chelsea don't aim for third and fourth. Is a failure for Chelsea. You don't win 3 UCLs and be happy with third and fourth, bro.
What?
Well, then you're going to have to bring in better players to support him because it doesn't look like you actually want to win the league.
Well, also, Sona, if Barca keep being a bunch of losers and keep stealing all of our targets, what the hell are we supposed to freaking do? We were going to sign Lewandowski, Raphinha, and Koundé. But these clowns keep coming in and taking our targets. So
but you guys signed Koundé, right?
Yeah, you will get Koundé. I feel you.
Wait, hold on. No fucking wait. Did you guys actually lose out on Barcelona on this as well? Hold on.
No,
yes,
they're gonna get Koundé.
It's looking like that. It's actually looking like that.
Oh my god.
I don't.
YSK, I just shared a clip with you on Twitter. Can you? If you...
Yeah, the thing is, I wasn't actually listening at the time.
Casey,
I just found out about this. Oh my god. Well, it's certainly looking like it's going to be difficult for you now because you guys don't even have a back four now. You have 3 defenders and a 37-year-old, and that doesn't look like Tuchel's 4 at the back is actually going to.
Kimbimbe is coming. Kimbimbe is coming. Right.
The long saw, don't they? The long saw.
He's trash. Do you guys see how he runs?
That's part of
Jamal.
Why are all these players so trash? I mean, at a certain point, I think that Cristiano's going to end up at Chelsea and HH is going to end up at Real Madrid.
I
You know
think
what?
could come.
Do you know? I think this has been such a disaster of a transfer window that I do see Cristiano Sommer ending up at, as mad as it sounds, maybe he may just end up, because you may have a situation where, oh my God.
You need a goal scorer.
No, because things are so bad. So people will be like, look, you said
he might do it.
You don't want Cristiano. Look at where we are right now. Let's
Have up,
and
have
you
up.
said you're completely. Oh God.
Have you need to talk with your goats fanboys, man.
That
After
would
any
be-
team that loses, right, they were like spamming on Chelsea fan sites and Bayern fan sites. It wouldn't have happened if Cristiano was playing for you.
If Cristiano signs and I have to be promised a all or nothing.
Yes. HH, you know what the streets are calling CR7? Do you know? I would say they're calling him CR7 the Stallion because he's talking too much.
Oh wow.
Oh Lord. Okay, Wiseky, talk to me, man. Wiseky, talk to me.
Listen, man.
Yes, the team is bad. Yes, I know it's blah 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 blah. Yawn.
No.
Play the receipt,
What?
Wiseky, play
Say,
the receipt.
Wiseky, say something you know. Don't play any receipts. Say something new. Come on, talk to me for football. Talk football to me.
No.
Say,
No.
Be
I
new.
want to,
Be fresh. Surprise me.
That's what I told you to do when we were playing camp for pro clubs team. You still the same shit over and over again every single game. So, but anyways, when's the medical for Ra happening?
Today.
Or was it today? Was it?
Yeah, it was today.
Whenever you scheduled the medical for the ski.
Tomorrow, I think that's happening. I think I have to check Fab, but I think Fab said tomorrow. I'm not sure though.
Right. And what about the what about the jewels?
That one was yesterday.
What about the jewels? Oh, was it yesterday? Was it? That was yesterday. Was it?
Wiseky, you're forgetting one player. You're forgetting one player. You missed out.
The Oos.
No, Neymar, bro. Neymar.
Oh,
still-
Neymar. Sorry.
Nene.
It's
No,
pending.
sorry. Nene.
Nene. Sorry. Yeah.
Go on,
Nene. Nene.
And I hear
now,
Raphinha is coming in a package deal as well. Raphinha is coming too.
HH, are you still in contact with that, or have you sorted out the beef between you and Barbosa? I tell that as a no. But anyways, what a transfer window for London Blues, man. I'm gonna use that. I think it was English Town FC that said it. Maybe it wasn't. But Rent Boys. I'm gonna call them Rent Boys now.
West London Blues.
West London Blues, Rent Boys. This I do have something to play, but I don't want to do it because it
Go ahead, Receipt King. Go ahead.
Do it, bro. Do it.
Kind of.
Receipt King. Go ahead. You shouldn't be shy. Go.
I don't know how he can recover from this. If I play this now, I don't think he can recover from this.
Do it.
Then don't play it.
You're getting
saying
soft.
don't play
You're
it.
getting soft. You're getting soft.
You're gonna end his career.
Chat says don't play.
Seriously, I've suffered so much. If they announce the ski at Chelsea, I think I might cry. I think I might shed a tear.
That's not enough.
Also, Casey, I'll make a track. Calling ski.
This guy doesn't learn, man. We're happy now. When we get Callum Wilson, you start crying.
Let's keep. Would you like to do that? Let's keep.
Now I would have played it live. You have to see because he made a whole dance.
Oh yeah,
to the whole track.
There's no
made a whole
proof.
dance. He made a whole dance.
Nah,
he made a whole dance.
HH, you actually have a mental illness, man.
But I don't know why you're worried. It's at the end of the day, as a lot of the guys said, it's only preseason. Again, it's the morale and the whole the whole makeup of this trash bum ass team that United made famous in 08. They can turn it around. I mean, Uncle Frank. Now that would be poetic justice. That start the season, and then you hold that L to Uncle Frank, who actually owes you owe him 20% of that CCL. He did get you through the
L to him.
He did get you through the group stages. So you owe him that. And also this Timo Werner slander. The guy got you a CCL semi-final. CCL semi-final.
CCL Jackson.
Meanwhile,
JK Jackson. JK Jackson. Yes, I'll use it. JK Jackson. JK Bartholomew Jackson. JK Bartholomew Jackson. You will not on this stream defend Timo Werner. JK Bartholomew Jackson.
Turbo Timo. Say it properly. His name is Turbo Timo. Turbo Timo.
JBJ. You will not come here and defend things.
Relax.
Okay, JJ, fine. JJB. You will not defend Timo Werner on here. Timo Werner has been insulted.
No. Because he was the reason why you even sniffed that CCL in the first place. He was a crucial part of your whatever your philosophy, your playing style, whatever the heck that was.
Terrorism.
Okay. So can I just address something real quick? I'm just saying here. Okay, so people say, why do you set yourself up for failure and so forth? And look, I do try, but when your team has been so bad and there is a hope for something that can happen, I get excited, and through my excitement, I make up a song. I do a dance because I'm excited. I try to stop myself because I know that, bro, just wait until things happen. But bro, I'm like, look, man, here's the thing. So I can't even get excited.
Yeah, you can't win.
Yeah, so my thing is that I'm not saying that it's done. Let me be. So I can't even be excited at the prospect. No, I'm not excited at it being done. So I can't even be excited at the prospect.
You know what? The problem is that at least you can learn, right? You have been excited for like Morata, Werner, Lukaku. If you're not learning still, then I mean.
But here's the thing. The problem is, the Ra you came out on the same day. By the way, I think an hour after Fab made a tweet. You made a video publicly and pretty much you announced him. You announced him to the club.
You don't learn, bro.
You announced him. You actually made a song as well. I think They Don't Have the Money. I think that was the title of that song.
Yep.
Which I'm working on, by the way. I'm fully mixing it as well. I sort that out.
It's a good track. It's a good track.
But so you announced him.
You
announced Jules. The Jules you announced last season. You announced him last season. Then you announced him again this season, and now he's gone to Barca.
But see, here's the thing. Has there ever been a dance or a song that has led to something positive for Chelsea?
No. I don't think so.
No. The one time you said, you won the Champions League.
That one time, no, there was actually the one time you started screaming beast mode and you were on your knees for Tottenham when trying to get into
that's true.
Trying to get into the top 4. That was...
I remember that.
I was
so obviously the answer is no. The answer is no.
No, the answer is yes. So
are you finished?
Actually, what would you have taken Bale, HH at Chelsea?
Well,
yes.
No.
At this rate, yes. Let me hit these two bits, man. Shout out to Kiran Prakash Hari. Thomas Tuchel has spent more energy on
That's true.
These dubs are serious, man. I love this channel.
No, but you have to question the coach if they're not attacking patterns after a year and a half. Then you have to start questioning the coach.
Like it's a balance. Daddy Oos, where's Delta? Abdul?
Yeah, where are these guys?
We need to know knowledge today.
No. The Sage said something very insane yesterday. I've sent Vaiske a clip of that.
Eric Romano, things are happening. # Jules said yes, but refused Chelsea. Oh my gosh, he even has his AVI.
Wow,
things are happening.
Bro, Eric was talking trash. He was like, look at the Jules Koundé. He's signing for us, all the haters, and now he's signing for Barcelona.
Eric came out and said that it's basically done.
Yeah, he did.
It's basically done.
I'm sorry, the head
This is
is
why
the headset.
man.
Would you take us at it? Would you take back Hazard?
Yo, it's the headset for me, man.
Things are happening, guys. Things are happening. I have my sources.
Because that it makes him look like more professional, but everything he said has been a complete lie.
Yeah, bro. He's like, yeah. It's like he's getting invited to Sky, bro, to talk about a transfer.
Wait, guys, it's a sauce ketchup. It's a sauce ketchup.
Oh my god.
Jamal, please. That was terrible.
He talks so Eric, like, he talks so seriously.
Yeah, he comes
You have
off
to
as if
believe
he
it.
knows. He says it's gonna happen.
You actually
It's
believe
gonna
Eric.
happen.
You actually start to believe him because he's so
Things
emotional.
are
No,
He
so emotional.
said
He's
so
so cool.
must
Yeah,
come into Chelsea
he's-
and deliver.
Yeah, bro.
things are happening. Things are happening.
He's so emotionless to the point where you believe him, bro. You're like, does he know something I
the
don't?
guy's like, no, it's no, things are happening. Things are,
Yeah.
it's done. As I say,
Things are.
how do you go from it's basically much done to now Kunde's about to now
Bro, this guy-
rock up to Catalonia?
This guy rarely smiles, bro, when he's saying it. He's got a straight face. That's acting right there, bro.
Hold on, let me see this. Fire ZZ. Chelsea's footy needs seasoning. # search for spices. Oh, yeah, look,
Yep.
we do need, yep.
They need some more Eric sauce.
Eric's sources are looking suspects. No, Eric's source is core. I told you, Eric has two sources, core and trust me, bro.
Hey, or you're an Arsenal
If
fan.
Kunde goes to Barca, right? Eric has to be Class B alongside Madrid.
Oh no, no. Basically, I'm gonna do a screenshot of Eric's thingy, and I'm putting him in Class B with the Brick Academy, 100%.
What if Egg Boy here is working for Eric?
Right.
Guys, okay, sorry.
He's his Catalonian spy, man.
Guys, who's worse?
By the way, have a
Boy revenge.
Is Eric worse than?
Egg Boy's out here saying, yeah,
Bro,
Kunde, man, he's not going to
Egg Boy here is doing Barca, man. Yo,
have a
Because you know the funny thing about this whole thing is that look at his name. You know, like he's become like a legend of the football, like almost like folklore. He's called Egg Boy.
Guys, do you know Busquets has no tweet since that day? Do you guys know that? That was. Have you watched Busquets' Twitter? That was his last tweet.
No, Jamal, you're lying.
Yeah.
Jamal, you're lying.
No, check it,
Jamal, you're
please.
lying.
Check it. Check it.
He's not
Go
lying.
on Twitter, you cheat. Check.
No, he's actually tweeted again. But it's
But I told
year
you
ago.
that results broke a fan base. It broke a fan base.
Yeah, it
Talent
did.
FC.
It did.
50K is looking too much for the Senegalese Ben Foster. Talent. Wait, where's my
Name me a black goalkeeper. Name me a black goalkeeper.
You're lucky that I don't have my cards here with you because that's
Yeah, this is
Wait, wasn't on the link that yellow and red cards were active?
No, that's not right. No, he called me Senegalese Ben Foster. Senegalese Ben Foster.
You know Ben Foster is a part-time YouTuber, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I could have sworn this guy was
I
active.
think he's a full-time
That's a
YouTuber,
yellow.
part-time
Talent
football
FC,
player.
yellow. Talent FC, that's a yellow.
Listen. We are worse than the refs that Liverpool had when they were winning those rubbish European Cups in 80s.
Wait, guys, what's the AC Milan goalkeeper name? What's the AC Milan goalkeeper?
Mignon.
Yeah, he have to raise the flag, man. You have to hold the flag because other guys are struggling. That's it. You have to raise the flag.
Notice the lack of nicknames given to him.
I don't want to talk about here today, but I'll. Oh God, jeez, this dude. Russia goes to war is in Chelsea shambles. Thank you, Daddy Usman. You're always beautiful, man. Thank you for the dub, man. Dajo RF.
You have to admit that you started about it, right?
Let me Dajo RF, man. Tell Tor to swap Kai for Zad. Both parties would agree. Shed sales will pop off. By the way, is RJ going to end up like another overhyped Brit?
Nah.
Look, here's my thing though. Would I swap Kai for Hazard?
Yes, answer that. I want to hear the answer.
I wouldn't swap Kai for Hazard.
Wait, let him answer, guys. Let him answer.
Rate,
yes.
Rate,
yes. You guys,
Ray J is looking good in the back four.
Ray J.
Ray J.
His name is
Ray
VJ.
J.
Why is his name
Did
is
you actually
VJ?
know that? Did you
No,
actually
Ray J,
know
Ray
that Hazard's first appearance is in a friendly El Clasico? Like this guy hasn't even appeared in a competitive.
And it was the worst player on the pitch.
He's been
You
there
know
for
the,
like
the
five
best-
Fire
no,
Zizi.
no,
Fire
the best part,
Zizi.
best part, he got subbed off at halftime.
Yeah,
for
he
that
got-
abysmal performance.
Fire Zizi. HH is a dictator. Listen to your peers. Mane over Drogba. No,
Of course he is.
Drogba
No,
over
that's
Mane.
true. That's
Drogba
100%.
over Mane. Supreme leader HH doesn't take dissidents. Yeah, I am a dictator. Yes, dictatorships make sense. Kelvin Tahiro. Harry Maguire can show anything on the pitch apart from the hair gel in his headpiece. He's a Sobutio player. Managers have to flick him before he moves. Look, or just put him in
Okay.
fridge. The guy's just a fridge.
You know how Misby Nation is like the biggest Barca hater?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a guy hate more than Kelvin Tahiro on Maguire. Every single stream, he has at least one dub criticizing Harry Maguire.
And I support him. And I support him.
I co-sign that.
Fire Zizi.
Oh, absolutely.
Access to HH Mane over Drogba. We will not be silenced. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Forcible suppression of opposition. I told you, I'm a dictator. Deal with
Is
it.
this guy in parliament?
Talent FC. Bundesliga became Bundesliga when Tuchel was at Bear.
That's actually true. That's true.
That's actually true.
Yeah, I think Pep did his 3 in a row under Tuchel.
As soon as Klopp left, these guys haven't been.
And I think Pep won the league by January 15th only when Tuchel was.
Okay, Casey, you're gonna relax. Casey,
January.
Casey, you're gonna relax. You're gonna relax. Kelvin's a hero. Maguire can't. Oh, you don't heard it. So shout out to your boy MT. Popcorn. Okay, thank you for that. MT, have you paid back your guys from the Middle East yet? Or after you see your final? Answer me that. Alps. Told y'all about Don Laporta, that lying piece of crap.
He's a bad boy.
Who keeps talking but doesn't back anything up. And when his club goes into financial ruin, we will all realize how much of an idiot he was this summer, wasting money on all these players. I need apologies right now.
That sounds personal, bro.
No.
That sounds personal.
Daddy Us, your rebuild took a year. Okay, show us the trophies, Ricardo.
Oh, it's coming. We're getting a domestic.
Relax.
No, I'm serious. We had a downtime. We had a 1 year downtime with Messi.
Ricardo,
we hit the mud. We're coming.
Ricardo,
Xavi is a rookie. Xavi is a rookie.
The streets are listening, man.
Ricardo,
the streets are listening.
Havertz is not a false 9. He's a false attacker. All right, MC.
I'm telling you, goalkeeper up front.
MC, key movements. Tuchel now building his own team of representatives, looking for a move away. Hamas and Boko Haram fighting for... MC, you're a clown, man. MC, you're a clown. So, any final things on this before we move to...
I just have one quick final thing.
Yeah, I want to say one thing, as well. Go on, Red Devil.
Shit.
Okay, just one more thing.
You go to a team that is not to the stature of Chelsea. Why would you go to a lesser team? I'm sorry. Shout out to Arsenal and so forth. I love you guys. Andres up there and everything. Very much bigger club. The biggest club in London. The legitimate usual winners. Barca. That's what I say. Whenever Barca or Real Madrid enter the chat, it's very difficult to reject them. You don't have the money. You don't have the money. You don't have the money. You know who has the money? Yes, Tabe.
Hey. Hallelujah.
Hey. This is my favorite note. This is my favorite note. Wait for this one.
Is that Whitney Houston? Or?
That's beautiful, man.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, I just want to say one. I just want to say one more thing. Yeah, I just want to say my Caribbean brother Sterling has been getting a lot of hate. I just want to say Marvel Missy and Northwest Jamaica. Yeah,
Jamal, if you
gotta stand up for the Caribbean brothers, man. He's a yardie. He's a fellow yardie.
Well, yes, but Jamal. If you weren't Jamaican, you would classify him as a snake. He snaked your club, and now he's snaked.
Yeah, I know, but he's still a fellow Caribbean.
So guys, let's talk about this dude, man. Let's talk about the dude that we should have got.
Are you gonna beat your skin?
Wait, hold up, Jesus.
I said
Hold
what
up.
I said. I have to keep my promise. If
This
I
is
take
about
out a
Bunde.
loan to Santander, I might have to ask for a personal loan to accomplish that mission, but I might have to bleach my skin. I'm sorry.
Say it from the Lage.
Casey, please shut that off and
Oh
never
my
play
God.
that again. Please shut that off and play that again. Okay, so guys, what's it called? What's it called? Jesus. Let's talk about Jesus. Guys,
Hola.
is Jesus gonna who believes Jesus is gonna pop up for us? Like, could this be one of the signings of the season, or do you think he'll break it once the season starts?
I think
I agree with
he
that.
won't.
Well, come on, let me go to Zeman and come to Kudina. Zeman, Jesus, talk to me.
I think he'll be great when it comes to just on the ball. I think he'll still have those movements. It's just I don't trust his finishing to be for Arsenal to be reliant as your main striker. I don't think he has it in him. He's never had it in him. Like let's just keep it real, bro. Like this guy is more so a type of guy that needs a lot of creativity. He's really good functioning anywhere in the front three. He's comfortable anywhere you put him. And but I don't see the goal scoring consistency that Arsenal need for a top four.
Let me ask you this though.
It's going to require everyone.
So what? So Arsenal finished 5th or 6th?
I believe they finished 5th. Yeah.
So
they
now
lost
Arsenal
to Newcastle.
Ziban, Arsenal finished 5th without a striker.
Yeah, but then you also got to look at like Arsenal. I mean, Manchester United were damn bad. To a certain extent, I feel like Spurs has improved. Chelsea, that might be a fight. So you have all these teams competing for the top 4 spot, along with Liverpool and Man City that are definitely going to get a guarantee Champions League spot. I just feel like I don't see where like Gabriel just contributes to the point where he's like a 20-goal type of striker in the Premier League.
See, man, my thing is that we've never seen the real Jesus, because I feel that the Jesus we'll see for Arsenal is not the same Jesus for Man City. Now, he isn't going to put up Kane numbers or Salah numbers. That's not going to happen. But my thing, though, is he's going to score a lot more than Nketiah and a lot more than Lacazette. So he's going to give you more goals than those two. And with those two in there, Chelsea, I think he made 5th. Now, it doesn't always happen with this because there are a lot more complications that could happen. But the team has now improved. Because I always say that, bro, don't judge Jesus on what he's seeing for Pep. There is more to this player. And I feel like he'll be more at home, playing next to Saka and Martinelli, and in a lot more of a free team. Like, there's still an Arteta tax. Because I just don't rate him as a manager. It is still pre-season. But he looks good.
Yeah,
he looks good.
I don't trust that front line, to be honest with you. Like Martinelli, he's bound to get injured. He's injury prone. And then their second choice winger, I just don't think is that great. And I just look at their front line, and I just think it's toothless at times. Like it's just going to be toothless. It's going to cost them certain games. I mean, they're going to make great movements. They'll probably make more chances with him around. I just don't see where this dominant forward from Gabriel Jesus is going to come from. He's an improvement for what they have, but how much of an improvement in order to get them to the top 4? That's just I don't believe he's going to have as much of an impact.
So basically you're saying that Arsenal don't make top 4.
Well, the shining light is Chelsea. Chelsea look like they might make it difficult for them, and then you have Manchester United that don't necessarily also have a consistent goal scorer that they could be reliant on. But the front line is almost like the same as Arsenal in terms of they could play anywhere and they seem to link up well. It's hard to say Arsenal is going to finish in the top 4, but at the same time, I gotta be honest, bro. Chelsea, like, if Chelsea end up going defensive, I just don't see any finishers. Like, I trust Gabriel Jesus in a one-on-one situation compared to a Raheem Sterling, who's gonna probably be your most consistent player, and he's gonna probably be he's probably gonna get the most chances, and you guys don't necessarily create that much chances. So Arsenal, they still have a chance. I think they can.
My thing is that my fear is if Jesus pops off and really scores it, because Are you saying that there is no realm of possibility? And this is just so anybody can jump in. Are you saying there's no realm of possibility that Jesus gets 20 Gs in the Premier League?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Let's be real.
He's
bro.
not. No, he's not.
You guys know we're overrating him.
Streets,
You guys
talk to
think
me.
he's
Streets,
gonna
talk to me. I
get
said that
20
Jesus
goals.
cannot get 20 goals.
No, but he's not a good finisher.
Can I speak on this,
He
AJ?
can't finish.
Let's finish it. Then come to you guys.
My thing is he's not a consistent finisher, guys. Like let's call it what it is. He's a good footballer, but when it comes to
I have a
finishing,
counter to that.
this guy
Go on,
can't
go on.
finish. This guy can't finish to save his life on a consistent basis. For you to expect 20 goals from him, I don't know where these 20 goals are gonna come from on a consistent basis. This guy drops off sometimes, bro. He's like he'll have a couple of good performances, but there will be a drop off, and I just don't think he has that consistency in terms of goal scoring. So I don't know where that impact is coming from.
Continue, talk to me, man. This is your boy, so you know him better than anyone else, man.
This is the thing. I think he's lying. You know, when he came out and said, "I am a striker," I think he's just doing Arteta a favor in saying that. He's a winger. He came out. He might have come as a striker.
But doesn't he
He's
play
a
for striker for Brazil? He plays striker Brazil, doesn't
within the past 12 months, he's gone from saying he's a winger to now he's gone from saying he's a striker to a winger to a striker. It makes no sense. He cannot finish. I'm not saying I think he's better than Werner, but there's not really much difference because he cannot finish. So, with the most impatient fan base, which is Arsenal fans, this is not the bagsman. Because honestly, I've never seen such brain-dead fans getting gassed over Nuremberg and other teams. It's only friendlies, so they're just getting carried away like they always do. So they're gonna get. As soon as he misses so many chances, they're gonna get so frustrated and throw him under the bus. Just watch.
Can I speak on this? Yeah, I just don't say. Yeah, it's me and you disagree on a lot of stuff, but I think we can agree on this, man. I really think Pep's system was holding back to Jesus.
Yes,
because
sure,
I know it's preseason, but bro, I wasn't seeing this kind of football in City. I mean, this guy single-handedly was beating the living heck out of Chelsea. This guy was doing Joga Bonito, and I was hearing the Brazil song. You know the Joga Bonito anthem when this guy was balling yesterday. Man. And you know what I think this can be? It can be similar to the Sanchez situation. Not in terms of player, in terms of when Sanchez was at Barcelona, there was too much stars. We didn't see the same the Sanchez where we see for Arsenal, we didn't see for Barca. Why? Because there was too much stars around. So maybe that could be the same for Jesus. Maybe at City there are too much stars. The De Bruyne, Bernardo. So maybe he could go to Arsenal where the quality is less. And bro, this guy could pop off because he's looking good, man. I know it's preseason. I know the season have to start, but I believe he can get 15 goals.
No. I think that's actually a really good point Jamal makes is that if you're coming into a team when you're clearly the best player here, you're clearly the star striker, you're already the main man, now I'll give you an extra confidence as opposed to you're fighting with Aguero, you're fighting with De Bruyne, you're fighting with Silva, you come out and you're not...
What's up with Sanchez?
Yeah, like you're not really viewed as a main starter. You are now the star marquee signing for Arsenal. You are the main striker following the footsteps of Ian Wright, Anelka,
and he can express himself. Hey, and he can express himself because this, I don't know, it's preseason, but the kind of football I see from Jesus, I never seen it.
And look,
he's balling, man.
It's
It's
preseason.
quality.
It's a friendly but my thing though is, even before they send him, I'm about to say, man, that's a good signing. Because I've always said that.
He's
Jesus,
quality. He's a footballer.
This guy is a quality player that can do things that Pep is not really allowing him to do. So if he now comes, look, you could just see there's a different sense of a confidence he's playing with. But the question is, when the season starts, how well can he do it on a week-to-week basis? We just
That's the thing.
Who else wants to pop off on this? Jesus.
Can I speak on this?
Can I speak?
Yeah. Casey and then Ablahe. Casey.
You see, I think they're like, it can go two ways. One is that because Jesus is a good player, like we can't deny it. Like technically he's good.
Yes.
So we'll never get those Werner vibes from him because Werner is like a trash footballer and a trash finisher. Jesus at times can be a trash finisher. But I was watching that Manchester City documentary, and Sterling used to have the same problem in his finishing also. And a lot of Arsenal fans have actually pointed this out, that Arteta was the one who actually improved Sterling's finishing. So maybe just maybe he can do
This
the same.
Arteta is a savior.
Maybe.
Arteta is no one's savior. Relax.
No,
This guy's
but
trash.
they said the same about Pepe also. They said that Arteta will improve Pepe, and so. But he again, in the end, he's a good footballer, and
yes,
those are very few numbers right now, unfortunately.
By the way, I think Chelsea should have got Jesus instead of Sterling.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we got the wrong City scrap. Don, as a City boy, Jesus is balling, man. What do you think he can do for these boys, for Arsenal?
I think the thing about Jesus is he performs well in patches. People have to take that into consideration. So as much as you'll be happy, the thing is an inconsistent player, right? But now the other argument could be whereby he needs momentum and needs to play a lot to get the best out of him. That's the other argument. As a football player, I believe Jesus is even better than Sterling, right? Sterling, if you remove Sterling's pace, right? Sterling's biggest weapon is pace. That's why he would have performed in a team that's not traditionally a bigger team, because you have that space. It's almost like when Lingard went to West Ham, whereby West Ham teams don't park the bus against West Ham, so he looks better in that team. Whereby it's just but regarding Jesus, I feel as if there's a player in there, right? The only argument for him is I didn't get enough game time at City, so you don't really get to see because some players are confidence players and they require momentum, so they need the regular game time to be at the best. But there's a player in there, so it's more of how long can he maintain the good form. That's always the question with Jesus. It's not a matter of it's how long can he maintain. And if he can maintain it over a system, I feel as if he gives Arsenal the edge. So now the thing is, man, Chelsea is looking sketchy because when you look at Chelsea's squad against,
we've already had a mixtape on Chelsea, man.
No, it's not even a mixtape. I'm saying Jesus gives you something that I feel as if Chelsea lacked. So yes. I feel it's a signing that Chelsea will look to regret.
Yeah,
and I see him giving. If Arsenal beats Chelsea to the top 4 place, I think it's because of it's gonna be a question of Jesus and Sterling, who pops off.
So who else wants to go on this whole Jesus thing? Oh yes, right. Abdullah, he's up here.
I'll go on it after.
All right, cool.
I think Jesus is a good player. I've watched him a little bit in Manchester City, and I think the way Pep Guardiola plays is a little bit different than the way Arteta plays. I think in Man City, because Jesus was like he didn't have that kind of more minutes he wanted in Man City and more playing time. That was the thing he wasn't able to showcase his talent. Now that he's given the chance in Arsenal, is performing. But I think the issue with me in terms of, I like what Don Smoke said in terms of edges between him and Rimes. I think for me, yes, when my people might say we might regret Jesus, but I think I would prefer Sterling than Jesus because we don't have a player that can beat opposition 1v1 in terms of our players. Werner, Pulisic, or Dog.
So wait, hold on, Abdullah. So saying that Sterling is better at 1v1 than Jesus
in terms of our wingers who can beat opposition 1v1. Sterling is better than everybody we have in our team right now.
No, but Abdullah, I said between Sterling
because
and
of pace, though.
No, Abdullah, I said between Sterling and Jesus, who is better at 1v1?
I would take Jesus in terms of the goal scoring, but in terms of the way Tuchel play, I would take Sterling.
No. But you just said that who is better at 1v1, beating guys 1v1. You just said Sterling is better.
Sterling.
So I said Sterling is better than Jesus.
Yes.
Because of his pace, though. That's why he beats players.
Because of the way Tuchel play.
No. If it's a matter of dribbling against a low block, Jesus will beat a man where Sterling needs space.
Yeah.
So if there's no space, Sterling is not beating anyone. He's gonna pass the ball and run.
Of course not. Like he doesn't have the on the ball close quarters
the Salini
that Jesus has.
See, I get what Don Smoke and then you guys are saying. I've watched Sterling play in both Liverpool and Manchester City, and I think the same thing happened to Gabriel Jesus happening to Sterling in Man City. Is they want to go to different club where they're gonna have that freedom.
Abdullah, stop it. Stop it.
Hold on.
Abdullah. Jamal, tell Abdullah about Sterling at Liverpool. Sterling
Yeah,
is
I
the
know
kind
him
of player
very
where,
well,
oh,
man.
now
Egypt, I know.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no, see, this is not what we're not going to do. We've seen
I'm not.
Sterling
Yeah.
at Liverpool. We've seen
Yep.
him at England.
At
I'm saying, I
City.
think
Yep.
it's the same player who relies on
Yeah.
his speed.
I get
Yep.
what you said. I get what you said. I'm not disputing what you said. What I'm saying is some players need a better, different environment to thrive.
And and Chelsea is the right environment
Sterling
right now.
believes Chelsea
Chelsea is the right environment.
Raheem Sterling believes Chelsea is the right environment for him to thrive because he didn't get it under Pep. Pep Guardiola is a maniac.
Wait. Apply. No. What
That
are you
guy
talking
wants
about?
a perfect.
No. Wait. No. Apply. No. I'm sorry. Look, I love you. You're a great guy. Two of Sterling's best years were under Pep at Man City.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
And also, hold up. Did Pep tell Sterling to miss an open goal
Against Leon?
No.
Yeah, because my thing is that you could argue that Jesus may not have enough time and so forth. Pep has given Sterling all the chances, all the opportunities, and all the things.
I agree with that.
The bottom line here is Jesus is a better player than
he's
Sterling. That is not up for debate.
Yes.
All that Sterling has over Jesus is he's faster and maybe he's a better finisher.
Yeah, he's
But
more
he's not-
effective.
he's more effective, but he's not a better player.
But to round it up for me, I understand people are kind of coming at Chelsea and me too, kind of angry and then getting the way preseason. I think we'll finish above Arsenal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. What's it called? Eddie.
Oh, look. I don't know why we're having the whole Jesus and Sterling debates, but they're both sidemen. Let's face it here. Like, yeah, he's a good signing for Arsenal, but let's not act like we didn't watch him at City. He just came from City. I mean, and Guardiola was more than happy to ship him off. Granted, you've signed what's his name, Haaland and all, but if we're going to look at it for Arsenal, I think it's a good signing, but I don't think he's the player that will take them to that next level, if that makes sense. Yeah, he'll be a good replacement for Lacazette and all, but 15, 20 goals maybe for the season, and that's it. Jesus and Sterling, look, honestly, I would have taken them both to Chelsea still.
No. But Eddie, if you had to pick one between Jesus and Sterling, if you had to pick one,
Jesus easily, man.
You know the problem. You know the problem with picking either of them. Yeah, I keep saying this, and I don't know if anyone's hearing me. This midfield is bad for any attacker. Like Chelsea don't get the ball forward quick enough for us to even assess any for our forward players. Like it's just massaging the ball from defense to midfield.
So you don't read J5.
I know that all these issues, but
so it's quiet because if I can see what attackers can actually do with early ball, see what wingers can do with early ball, then I'll be able to judge. But yeah, I really can't decide on any attacks. But in a vacuum, you give me Jesus or Sterling, I'll pick Jesus all day. Come on.
Who else wants to come on this whole Jesus Arsenal thing before I take these Dubese? All right.
I want to say something controversial.
Go for it.
I think Arsenal is gonna be in the top 4, and Chelsea are not making it in the top 4.
And here's the thing: at this rate, if things don't change, I wouldn't be surprised. Now,
that's reactionary, guys. That's reactionary.
Jamal, bro,
Chelsea are making top 4. Chelsea are making top 4.
It's not that simple, bro. Their forward line, man. They need
Who's
players forward line.
Bro, Neymar is coming in, bro. Neymar is coming in.
Oh yeah, Neymar comes in.
So Artis, what is it? RDS.
I want to say something.
I'm saying is Jamal saying that
because
is Jamal saying that because Liverpool struggled to beat Chelsea last season, so he doesn't want that
No.
this season. Oh, okay, you was being genuine. Okay, sorry, my bad. Go on, Jamal.
Let me go say something. See,
go for it.
I keep telling people need to understand this. Mikel Arteta is facing Antonio Conte, Jurgen Klopp, Thomas Tuchel, and Pep Guardiola. There's no way in hell he's beating those 4 managers, regardless of.
Don't put Tuchel in that bracket, man. I feel as if the thing is Tuchel has been found out. No, I'm saying the honest truth is this. There's something called a manager bounce. There's a manager bounce. And the thing is, I watched a bit of Chelsea's game yesterday, whereby they managed to play better when they went back to that back 5, right? And that's something telling. No.
Let's be honest, bro.
Don't.
A back 5 is damage control.
Don't for that. Did that manager? Did he beat Ralph or the badgeless Carrick?
You know, hence I'm saying the thing is this, right?
Don't smoke. I see what you said. I kind of partially agree because everybody can help blame Thomas Tuchel this, Thomas Tuchel that. Thomas Tuchel is the least problem of Chelsea Football Club because he inherited a squad of Antonio Conte, Mauricio Sarri, Lampard into him right now.
No, but no. See, a manager is a manager. Yes, it's been another team, but you're not. All because you inherited this team doesn't mean that you can't inspire them to beat Charlotte FC.
Equally, Abdullah. Arteta beat Tuchel last season with a team that's lesser than him, a team which he inherited players from Unai Emery. So that for me, that is an excuse. At the end of the day, there is no reason why Arsenal should be beating you with a lesser team.
Hold on. Let me take some dubes. And we'll come back to this whole thing. Shout out to your boy Alps, who has said Zad still hasn't made classical debut. I didn't see him. Okay. Whose was it was to play Hazard at false 9? That's what I'm saying. Why play Hazard at false 9?
This guy can't do anything.
Thank you.
He's bullied by random people, bro.
Talents FC. Sorry, Foster. At least you can use your legs for cycling. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that. Kiran Prakash. Timo should be paid $100 per week for his performance. He shouldn't be. No, Timo should put his money towards charity. He should pay guys like me for being forced to watch his trash every week. That's what should happen. Alps. Chelsea took an L on Kunde, and Liverpool next season on Jude. Look, man. I said, Chelsea have to hold that L. Look, as I said, Chelsea, Barca have beaten Chelsea at this transfer market. It is what it is. Chelsea got punked. They got punked, man. White half hope equals new half hope. YSK, check your Twitter DMs for receipts. # new me. Oh god. AR, just when I thought I got out, they pulled me back in. YSK must have amnesia. United still have McFred in the CM. Well, YSK is a free agent, allegedly. So, HH, be credible. Apologize to Don Laporta. No. Let's see where Barca are in the next 3 or 4 years when they're fully bankrupt. Then we'll judge Laporta. Daddy Oos, Misby Nation is a former United fan. Check old streams. No, I doubt that. Fires Z, we need to overthrow the dictator HH. I'm not a dictator. I'm a realist, bro. I'm a realist. Thank you. Real focused. Orlando is red until further notice. And London. Did they play in Orlando?
Yeah, I believe so.
It was in Orlando.
It was the Orlando Cup. They won the Orlando Cup.
Sorry, the Florida Cup, yeah. John 3:16. For God loved the game of football so much, he gave Arsenal his only begotten son. We might not get top 4, but the Europa League is ours. I know, that's your level. As I said again, look, I mean, if there's a situation where Arsenal do finish above Chelsea, but as I said again, let me not make myself look like a fool, because I don't want to now come out and say that stuff, and then it receipts comes back to haunt me. So my lips are sealed. Fire. Plan a coup unless he affirms that Mane is better. No, he's not. Drogba is better than Mane. Do a vote now as to who's better? No, I'm not doing no vote. Drogba is better because he has a dot. Thank you. Kelvin's a hero. Oh yeah, there we go. Sorry. Kelvin. Maguire is saving his best performance for his bedroom. When defending, he lays back like he's in a coffin. Glazers, sack Maguire and sack yourselves. Man, the thing is deep. My thing though is that why is Maguire still the captain? That's what I want to know. Why did they still keep the fridge as the captain?
Because Varane has no leadership.
Fire. Let's topple H's regime. No more oppression. Thank you for that, bro. Alps. Zeman is the only African I respect. Smart guy. Zeman, you have support, man.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for your support.
Wait, hold on.
But then again, he said the only African. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just skip that. Michael Ramsey. If Rubbish Kane can score a goal a season, why not Jesus too? Because Kane is a better goal scorer than Jesus. Jesus is a better player. I'll say he definitely scores higher than the eye test, but Kane is a better goal scorer. Jesus can't do Kane numbers. No. He can't do Kane numbers, but he can improve the team and help to spread the goals around, Because look, Kane one-time got
By
top
the way,
goal scorer. I
Bayern
think
are
they finished
going
fifth
for
or sixth.
Koenig.
Whimsical thought. Thank you for the whimsical thought. But Jamal Sanchez came to Arsenal when Wenger was the manager. Arteta is the manager now. Let's keep it real. Name one player Arteta has improved.
Apparently Sterling.
No. Because we could say the same for Thomas
Nketiah.
Tuchel. Name one attacker he's improved. Thomas Tuchel.
Nketiah, that's a fair point. Nketiah.
Wait a
I mean,
minute.
like-
he improved in Kets.
Yeah. Okay.
Against Tuchel, yes.
Exactly.
No. That's just Chelsea Tuchel tax. That doesn't count, man. That doesn't count. All
No,
right, guys.
He scored legitly goals against them too. So, yeah.
All right, let's talk about this dude. So does Haaland break the goal scoring record, man?
Yes,
Is
he
he
does in
here?
his first season. In his first
No.
season, he breaks it.
Wait, where's that coming from?
No, that's
Wait,
that's
hold
difficult to say.
Ricardo, you're saying he breaks it in his first season?
Look, I'm a sick man sometimes, and sometimes I like to say sick things.
Oh God!
Look, we dubbed this guy as probably the next best goal scorer. Yo, he's on Man City, man. Like this guy might do. Like I'm expecting Golden Boot minimum. If he can break the Golden Premier League record, you know, it's not even that crazy. Like in his 3-4 years, whatever time he spends at Man City, I fully expect him to break the record. If he doesn't, then I mean I don't know what to say, but he will break it. I don't know if it'll be this year, but he will break it. That's my opinion.
So okay, but basically, so and you believe that he's gonna ball? That this guy,
Yeah, he has to. Man, Man City is so goddamn good. Like, bro, I said that I genuinely believe this, and I'm willing to bet. Like, Man City can play with a man down the entire season, and they'll still finish in the top half of the league. That's how good these guys is. They don't even need Haaland to freaking fit in. He can do like he can slightly fit in. As long as he just gets chances, this guy's so clinical. Like he'll score a shitload of goals. I'm telling you that he needs to be Golden Boot winner. The only guy I can probably say should beat him is Salah, but other than that, he should win.
Let me come to Coutinho. Is Haaland gonna ball? Are you saying that look, this guy's gonna come and just go crazy, or is there an adjustment period we need to give to him, or do you think, as Ricardo says, De Bruyne creation looks alright? There's so much creativity. This guy's gonna hit 2-3 Gs in almost every other game because people keep saying, "Okay, this guy is the next goal scoring phenom," and people stupidly think that he's gonna break my GOAT UCL record, which is a lie. But do you feel like this guy is gonna turn the EPL upside down?
My expectation with everything you said, all of the above. I expect.
Wait, hold on. He's gonna break Coutinho's UCL record.
No. Apart from that one, everything that you just said, I agree with. I expect this season 20 goals in the Premier League. I really do. I expect him, whether he gets the Golden Boot, I don't really care. As long as he gets 20 goals and assists, that's all that matters. At 20 goals, to get us over the line over the teams such as Southampton and West Ham.
Oh,
those
give me a break!
We did struggle.
Wait,
we did struggle.
No.
We did struggle. We did struggle. If you watched,
you've already won the Premier League. You won the Premier League 4 out of 5 times. You're not getting him to help.
I think he'll ball. I think he'll ball in the Champions League. The only thing that will hold us back is Pep himself, in my opinion. Pep himself will potentially could hold us back. He's the only one who could F it up. The players will do their best, but in your critical, like as you're his biggest critic, he could mess it up for us.
No. See, I'm not critical. I'm just saying that he doesn't pass the eye test. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think he's a very good goal scorer. I just think that it's insulting to put him in the same category as Mbappe because he doesn't pass the eye test. So, but I think he's a damn good goal scorer, and if he clicks with City, he's going to score a lot of goals, and the EPL is going to look really stupid.
I think we don't rule it out as well. You could see a upfront partnership as well with him and Alvarez. Some games where Pep has indicated in his interviews or his press conferences where he said, "I might try Alvarez and."
So you think them as 2 strikers or?
Two up front,
is out wide.
Two up front and at wings. I see them playing alongside each other, and you can see with that goal that he scored. I know it's maybe pre-season, but the fact that Bayern played their best team, and
We did not play our best team. Are you mad?
You played a strong team. Let's not say you played your youth and your second string team.
It's not our best team.
more or less.
I don't even think it's about that, HH. I think what City you see one trait about the best goal scorers is they don't need to have a good game to score, right? All they need is just a chance. And yesterday, if you watch the game, that's what you saw, right? Positioning. Your best strikers have great. Even Ronaldo. Ronaldo was a player whereby he could have a shit game, but come out with a hat trick or a brace. And that's something that City has lacked, whereby we only win when we play well. Because most of our strikers, most of our players, either they have a good game. Whereby with Haaland, that guy, he doesn't care about the rest. Give me the ball where I want it and I put it in. And he's clinical. So the thing is, the reality is we create the most chances in the league. So, and most of the time we need like 5 or 6 chances to score 2 goals. With Haaland, with those chances, 6 chances, he scores at least four goals and 2 good saves from the keeper. So I expect him to score more than 20 goals. That's the reality. Another thing is the injury concern is still there. Like we haven't seen him. It's still his first season, so I wouldn't say no. He's not be fit for the whole season. But I'll still maintain my stance. Where we care about Haaland is in the Champions League, but the Premier League, we know he will score. He'll be up there, if not the top.
Yeah, can I talk about it?
Zima, talk to me, man. The land, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, Man City's gonna lubricate this league again.
Zima,
They're gonna absolutely give birth
this is what
to
I'm
these.
scared of because
No, I'm telling you, bro,
my
it's
thing is
the
that
scary
just wait.
times.
Zima, if this guy connects and combines well, Zima, we're looking at over 100 points, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you,
if that
bro,
happens, what is this media going to say? But see, man, see, guys, when we're missing other things, streets, we're missing something different. Streets, listen to me. What if Charles Darwin scores more than Haaland?
No. The thing about Charles Darwin is let's be honest, bro. As we can say that Haaland's is not technically gifted, but he's more technically gifted than Darwin, unfortunately. So in that sense, I just feel like the thing about Haaland is this guy, if he connects, you know that coaches are gonna have to substitute an on-field player for another goalkeeper. I'm sorry, like that, like the amount of talent that Man City have, they don't need him. That's the scary part. They don't need him in order to win the league. They've shown that they don't necessarily need him on a consistent basis. So even if he has an injury record, they don't need him. Like all they need him is for those games where, you know what, man, we can't do it. We need a person up top. Let's just span some crosses and let's just get this goal and get those 3 points. That's their rule, bro. It's like this guy is bound to succeed, and his movement is class. I think he has the right movement, and if this clicks, bro, we could be seeing like, you know how do you remember how like prime Barcelona, prime Real Madrid lubricating teams like 6-0. 7-0 on a consistent basis? You're like, God damn, how did that happen? That's gonna be Man City, bro. I'm telling you, bro, they're gonna get like 13-game winning streak. I just don't see Liverpool competing with that. I don't see anyone competing with that. Everyone's competing for best contender award. Like that's what everyone's competing for. Like there's like I don't see how like
because see, my thing is like I think why this could be scary is if, let's say, Haaland comes and this guy just goes crazy and City are just smacking guys in every single game and this guy's dropping 2 or 3 goals. How do the Premier League promote this as the Premier League, the top league, if a guy and a team is just decimating everyone? Because, man, what I find very rude is, do you know how rude what Pep did is? This just shows you how arrogant Pep is. You just sold 2 of your attackers to 2 other potential rivals in the same league. So you have such a disrespect and disregard for this league that said, oh, Chelsea, yeah, you can have Sterling. No, Arsenal, you can take Jesus. We'll still beat you. Because nobody will think, oh, take them to a different league. No, we can still give you our scraps because we're going to get his Haaland and we'll still beat you.
The only thing
sorry, Red.
Oh, so the only thing I'll say about Haaland, just a little bit cautious that, like, certainly in the last year, possibly year and a half, like, his injury record has not been the greatest. And I do remember when Pulisic came. It's not as bad as Pulisic, but I remember when he came from Dortmund, I did sort of say, like, the Premier League is going to be a lot more physical, a lot more demanding. Like, is his injuries going to flare up? So the only thing I'd be concerned about Haaland.
Yeah.
I'm saying regarding the injury though,
Yeah.
When you're a big player and you play for a small team, they'll always rush you back because they need you, right? So most of the time there's a hype. Same thing with Kane, right? This guy has been playing on pills, injections, and whatnot. So of course you're gonna get multiple injuries. Whereby with us, we don't need to rush him in the Premier League. Like there's even some games he might not even start because we don't need him. Whereas with the Dortmund, they need him just to even stay close to Bayern, which they're not gonna win. So regarding that, is we don't rush players. Hence, most players in our team, unless they're rarely injury prone, we hardly have as much injuries as most other teams.
And let's not forget, this is the same Man City side that sold people the idea that Raheem Sterling is clinical. Like these guys, like here's the thing, these guys create chances on a consistent basis to the point where he doesn't have to score in his first chance, his second. All they have to know is he's gonna score. And here's the thing, they don't have to be reliant on him. They don't need him in order to beat any team. Like they don't. He's just an extra bonus, a type of guy that you can ease into the team. So it's like that's what makes this whole operation scary, because they've proven that they don't necessarily need a forward in order to win games. With this, it's like a different dimension. It gives them a different aspect to their game. It makes them more dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, is there anybody here who thinks Haaland will flop or will underwhelm or not be as good
Can I
as?
speak on this?
I wouldn't say flop. I wouldn't say flop, but I feel like we're getting carried away right now.
Yeah. Same.
He still hasn't played one game in the Premier League. And look, why are we discussing the league? Because last I checked, he was brought to win the Champions League.
Yes.
So unless he delivers that CL, look, I'm not gonna crown it this huge success. He might break the goal scoring record.
No.
But
my
I've
thing
seen other
though,
people do it.
No, but my thing though is that whole Bundesliga tax is always lucky, because again, I just have a funny feeling that maybe Lewandowski won't be as good as people think he is. And if Haaland comes to the EPL, drops 12 goals and Charles Darwin outscores him, and City don't win the UCL, we're gonna have to start a Charles Barkley dialogue.
Oh yeah, of course. But I think like Don Smoke said before, City create enough chances for him to score 20 goals, right? So him scoring 20 goals won't be a problem. My thing is how he handles the physicality of the league, because he's not gonna have as much space to operate like he does in Germany. So my guy is gonna have to take those chances as he can get them. But yeah, like I said, I'm not worried about him scoring 20 goals. I think he can get 20 unless he gets, a terrible injury or something like that. My thing is he's got to deliver that CL, and let's not get carried away, because look, it's a different ball game in the UK, man. So let's just wait and see.
All right, let me bring your boy Casey to come to this. Casey. Yeah, Casey.
Yeah, listen, he will score like 20 plus goals or 15 plus, whatever that is. But my bigger concern is how did you watch him play yesterday? He's so bad, man. Like his first touch is so bad. He looks like he is a Viking Tims. Watching him carry the ball is just disgusting. He's a disgusting player.
Jeez. Casey, relax.
No. I'm like, we joke on Hazard and everything like that, but at least like Hazard is a good player.
Yeah.
Are we like seriously going to say that the future of football are like Charles Darwin and this Viking? I mean,
no,
because this is why I actually like, I have Pep is a Barca legend and all that, but man, if this clown makes Haaland into a Ballon d'Or contender, oh my god, man, he has officially destroyed football if he does that.
No, because look, see, that's my thing. That's why I said it is very, very rude to try to put Haaland and Mbappe in the same sentence. That is ridiculous, because Mbappe is on a different planet to a Haaland. Haaland's main thing is, I think this guy is a damn good goal scorer. He fails the eye test. He completely honestly fails the eye test.
He was losing the ball. He was like, simple passes were sent to him and he was losing the ball at halfway line.
No, but see, here's my issue. My issue and my belief here in case is that I view it in two ways. My difficulty with him not popping off is because he's not a Pep player, and the guy doesn't have the kind of football fundamentals that, let's say, an Alvarez does or a Jesus has. So I think when they now play those give and goes, he's going to lose the ball because the guy is. But my thing though is, he's a good goal scorer. So if De Bruyne, Silva, and thinking just get those balls, what's it called, like a double tap X or sorry, double tap circle or whatsoever, and just put the ball in those danger areas. You know that he's got very good movements and he's got a very good eye for goal. So that's where he'll succeed. Same thing with Nunes. We don't need Nunes to have an amazing YouTube comps. All Liverpool wants is for Nunes just to score goals that can help them win the league ahead of City.
No, but
Those win games.
all those things would have been all right. Like Inzaghi was also like this.
Yes.
But at that era, we had like good number 10s. But now we don't even have a number 10. He's a striker. Him and Nunes are kind of strikers that actually need a number 10. Now Pep, this clown, destroyed the number 10, and now he's bringing a striker that needs a number 10. So again, I'm telling you, if this man turns Haaland into like a top 3 Ballon d'Or, oh my god, oh god.
No, but Casey, I wouldn't say Pep changed the number 8 to hybrids of 8s and 10s. Because if you see De Bruyne and Silva, we play 2 8s who same thing. I think it started when David Silva came, whereby he played 2 8s who are 10s. But don't be bitter, man. Casey, you sound bitter like Haaland.
No, I'm not bitter at all.
Man.
They have Lewandowski.
Can I say something?
Yeah, okay. I would like to talk to me, then I'll take your dubs, guys. I would like.
I don't understand what Casey is saying. I don't get what Casey. Haaland is a provincial. Haaland doesn't need to have this touch. See, in Man City, there's KDB, Bernardo, Mahrez, Grealish, Ederson Moraes, the goalkeeper. There are so many players that can just give Haaland what you see. What Haaland just need to do is score those goals. It doesn't see even if he's having a bad touch, he will score goals because he has multiple creators around him that will make him score those goals. So him having bad touch, I don't really think that matters because you are playing with you're being coached. Haaland is being coached with a genius in Pep Guardiola. So he would know how to be the best out of and in Haaland. You guys are forgetting something. Haaland is a phenom of a goal scorer. Liverpool fans, Jamal, I'm not trying to be like abusing of being like a little bit liberal. You guys are Liverpool fans, but don't you dare ever compare that fraud Nunes to Haaland. Don't do that.
Then let's hope that Nunes doesn't outscore Haaland. Like
I will say it right now. Haaland will outscore. I will score that win Nunes right now.
No, look. Most people would the interesting bet is Nunes to outscore Haaland. Everybody will say, of course, Haaland is going to outscore Nunes.
With regards to Nunes, I will ask again: do you want the next big thing to have a passing accuracy of 54%?
Look, I get it. No, Haaland will score goals, but let's be real. Haaland and Nunes, these guys failed the eye test badly, and I am completely with Casey. Football cannot promote Nunes and Haaland. We can't do that. No, we can't.
Yeah, no, but that's fine. That's why stop tarnishing Grealish, man. Grealish actually is. Grealish is a good footballer, at least.
You know the scary part.
He's actually good.
You know the scary part about it is Haaland is playing under Pep Guardiola. He's not even playing under Mane. He's playing under a coach who knows how to win. So that is scary to the EPL right now. That you bring in a goal scorer where Haaland doesn't need to do anything. Just be in that position as a number 9. The Bruna will cross in, Bernardo Silva will do those, and it just finish up. As a fans, I'm scared watching the Premier League right now because I know somebody is coming to that league to destroy that league. It will destroy that league. That's Erling Haaland for you.
Let me take some dubes, man.
Say something.
Okay, real quick, Samasi.
I think I watched Haaland the most. And does he pass the eye test? No. Is he a technical bowler? No. But my God, he's a great finisher. Maybe one of the best finisher I've seen. But does Man City create chances after chance? So he's gonna score over 20 goals. Good luck to everybody in the Premier League. The Premier League is finished. If Pep and Haaland stay, the Premier League is finished.
Yeah, because for me, I think as again, like Nunes, I don't rate that guy. You already know with the issues with Chelsea. Tottenham is Tottenham. You know you have Kane, but it's freaking Tottenham. Arsenal, Jesus ain't gonna score those high number of goals. So if Haaland really is eating off of all of these chances that they're creating, yeah, the Premier League is just it's
how come Haaland didn't go to Chelsea originally instead of going to City though?
Because Fire Z said, Lukashenko and HH are the last two dictators in the EU. Thank you for that, Zisma, but I see
Not
myself as
in the
an
EU
avatar to the
anymore.
dictator. Alps, y'all are frauds. So now Arteta is taking all the credits. Also, we've seen players downfall after leaving Pep. Sane, Brahim, Garcia, Torres. Wait, did Sanchez play under Pep?
No, I don't think so. No.
Leroy Sané.
No, he's talking Zane.
Yeah, he
Okay.
said
But
Sane.
what happened to Sane, man? He used to be such a good baller. What happened to him?
Like for me,
I
he's
don't
still
know.
talented.
Injuries.
He got a grass with green on the
Nah,
other side.
it's a motivation aspect.
I think actually, I think
Alright.
I think what Leroy Sané is suffering from is an attitude problem. For me, Sané is a phenomenal player, but what he's suffering from is an attitude. And as a football player, when you're that young of a age and when you have an attitude problem, it's gonna be difficult for you to go top in terms of being on a consistent level. That's my problem with him. He has this attitude problem where we know how talented he is, but if he doesn't work on that attitude, it's going nowhere.
Mo Ozil.
He will be restored this summer if he doesn't ball.
So wait. Mo Ozil says, let me just Saka or young Sterling.
Saka.
Saka, of course, Saka. Sorry, Sterling ain't great. Sterling is not a great player, bro. Like he's
Saka.
fast, he's effective. Saka easily.
Yeah, Saka.
Sincere. Thank you for the dub, Sincere. Arteta has improved many. Smith Rowe, Saka, Nelly, Eddie, Gabriel, etc. Also, Sterling, Sane, and Jesus credited Arteta to the improvement at our City. Are these facts?
Eddie, I think, has like 3 goals.
No, Arteta used to talk to players. He had a closer relationship with players. He never used
After
to talk to
after he sets the tones, he talks to them, man.
Yeah, so all because you talk to players doesn't mean that you improve. It just means that maybe he's like his shoulder to cry on, man. Like, let's not give Arteta more credit than he deserves.
He was a very good therapist for them. When
Yeah.
Pep, let's say for example, Pep leaves out the team, right? So you go to Arteta.
Arteta, shoulder to cry on. Shout out to boy Alps. Coutinho, you're nothing without Pep. Respect yourself. Well, Pep is the manager, so yeah, he might as well flex it. For instance, Bro, it's all banter. They're both icons. I know. No, trust me, no. Manny and Drogba are both amazing, but I just think Drogba is greater. I think
Yeah, hold
Drogba
on.
is
Is
greater.
Drogba even top 3 African players of all time? I don't think he was in top 5, but top 3.
Casey.
He's top 5. He's top 5.
Hold on.
Alps.
Vea,
No,
Eto'o,
Casey,
Toure.
relax. Alps. We need to Don Smoke every hangout. His different gravy. Oh no, the guy's amazing. Don Smoke brings the smoke, man. Told y'all about Grealish. I need apologies frauds. Look, I'll always give everyone a first season grace. Grealish was trash in his first season. Let's just keep it as he was trash, but he is looking better. And also,
No, but
even
Habib, that's
even
Pep tax, though.
What's that?
Pep tax. First season Pep tax. Even Silva was
No.
scrapped under Pep for first season.
100%. But look, see, I've always said that Grealish, even if I think the guy was flopped that first season, you can still see a good player there. He passes the eye test. And even in that Real Madrid game, bro, he was really good. For those last few minutes he was in there, he was actually really good in those few minutes. So I think if he's had a year to really acclimatize himself, there's no Sterling, so he'll play more games. You're probably going to see a guy pop off. Now, the thing, though, is if he pops off and so forth, will he bring that quality for England and Southgate come November? That's the real question. Whimsical Thought, man. Thank you for the dog, Whimsical Thought. Thank you for that dog, but Whimsical. Arteta's record against Big Six was 9 points. What? With a minus 12 GD. And apparently he improved players. Who cares what he did against below average teams? Don't judge games against Chelsea. Chelsea were hopeless. You see, look, my thing though is Arsenal don't need amazing results against the top 6 to finish top 4. That's my thing. And what I say for Arteta is he's not rubbish. He ain't great. Let's keep it a stack. He ain't great. He's a decent coach, but he ain't great. So I just think that Arsenal fans be very careful. Be very careful. 100% preseason done really well. We've seen people have bad preseasons and really good seasons. We've seen guys have great preseasons and horrible actual seasons. Arsenal fans, don't fall into the same trap in believing that because you have had a really good preseason, you'll not see what's up. Because I could very much easily see Arsenal flopping and Jesus now breaking it up because Arsenal fans are overhyping guys too much.
Hey, you know the funny part? Arsenal fans are celebrating. They're celebrating the preseason and say they won the UCL. We are the unbeaten team in the world right now. No team is better than us. Saka, Martinelli, Gabriel.
Well, let's see what happens come the season. Chelsea boy out. The physicality of the Prem. Prem fans, I'm tired of your BS. You gas yourselves too much. Your league is overrated. Araujo bodied Rudiger. Sit down. Look, I will say again, look, Premier League has to be respected based on the managers that are in there. But the Premier League is not as hard as people say it is. It's not like how people say, oh, Lisandro Martinez is really short. How will he cope in the EPL? No. Remember what they said about Pep after his first year? Pep, this is the Premier League. You're not supposed to succeed there. Next season, 100 points. Season afterwards, 98 points. What Pep has done in the EPL is proof that don't talk about the EPL as a hard league. Because Pep has disrespected the league. He's disrespected the league. So, if Haaland pops off, I shudder to think what the EPL is going to look like, man. I completely shudder to think. So, guys, last topic, man, before we pop off. Now, things got worse. Things got worse throughout the night for me and so forth. Eddie and Abdullahi, did you see Raphinha's goal for Barca against Real Madrid?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Eddie, did you see Raphinha's goal?
Don't get me started on that, man. Don't even. I saw it.
And we missed out on it. I mean, like, Eddie, look, let's address the pink pelican in the room. What does it mean that guys are saying, I don't want to come to Chelsea, I want to go to Barcelona? Actual players and ballers who we want, ballers are saying, I don't want to come to Chelsea, I am going to wait and go to Barcelona. How does that make you feel?
I think
when you know Mason Mount's going to be the face of the club regardless, what are you going to do?
No,
Can you respect Mount,
please? But Eddie, it's you must feel bad that guys, that the players that we actually want are saying we don't want to come to you.
Of course,
we want to wait for Barca.
It's of course it's not nice. I mean, Chelsea are not even in the top 5 of any players list right now. You've got Barca, Real Madrid, Bayern, you've got Man City, you've got Liverpool. Yeah, it's peak out here, man.
So Abdullah, how does that make you feel as a Chelsea fan that guys the ballers don't want to come to Chelsea, they want to wait for Barcelona instead?
For me, like, if you look at all South American players, they only love to play in both Barcelona and Real Madrid. So I am not surprised with the way we are right now as a club. I'm not surprised that teams are kind of rejecting us, because if you look at our structures and everybody other team structure, it's different. If you look at the structures of Bayern, Madrid, and Co, it's way different than us. So I'm see, as a fan, I'm not mad and I'm not hungry, but I expect this to happen because we are very run badly in terms of the structure. So I can understand why bullets are not.
So you're saying that they don't want to come to Chelsea because it's run badly, or because Barca is more desirable for quality technical players?
I think the structures for me is number one thing, and also as a manager, it depends on how you sell your project.
So if Chelsea was run better, people would go to Chelsea over Barcelona.
See, if Chelsea were run better, I think people will favor Chelsea more than FC Barcelona.
Yeah, but let's be honest, Chelsea are not being run at all at this time.
You're smoking crack. You're smoking crack.
I guess that's something players and agents might be looking at right now, because something I've said is what Top B is trying to do is he's doing the job of 3-4 people at the moment because he doesn't want to rush things, right?
I did just to clarity here. So you said that if Chelsea was run better, Raphinha would have opted to go to Chelsea over Barcelona.
I disagree.
If you are run better, I think he would choose Barcelona because Barcelona has always been his first favorite.
Can I respond to this?
Let this and I'll come to Casey.
I can guarantee you one thing, and I'm very, very sure of it as a Chelsea fan. If Abramovich is a Chelsea owner, Raphinha will join Chelsea either Barcelona.
No, he won't.
How? No. How?
Stop it.
No. Chelsea isn't that club, man. They ain't that club.
Explain. I'm like, how?
Let me tell you something, guys, you don't understand. Yes, Barcelona this, Barcelona that. Abramovich himself has the money has the pedigree, has everything.
No, wait, hold on.
That
makes no sense. Kunde just got offered more money at Chelsea, and he's still not going.
That makes no sense.
Every single player. You offer more wages to Lewandowski, to Kunde, to Raphinha.
Wait, hold on. Let me see what Abdullah is saying. What did he say? What are you saying?
If Abramovich is the chairman of Chelsea Football Club and the owner of Chelsea Football Club, if I'm gonna go for Raphinha, see all this Todd Bowley, this Abramovich is gonna call Raphinha. Remember, Deco plays for Chelsea. He has a very huge
play for Barcelona.
What the? I think you're missing the point here. I'm like, see, hold on. I'm like, this is where you're now being a blind cheerleading Chelsea fan, and you're not being a realistic.
You gotta drop the brick.
Because let me hit him with the brick. Chelsea, I'm like, I don't want to speak to tribalistic fans. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm drawing a line in the sand. I don't care about tribalistic fans. I'm here about guys who are sensible. I'm like, the reality here is this, and it's tough. It's tough to take. Quality players, specifically from South America, specifically whether it's the guys from Brazil or Argentina, specifically these guys, if Barca wants them, they're choosing Barcelona over Chelsea. So the kinds of players that I want, like a Raphinha, who would bring the kind of flamboyance, they are choosing Barcelona. I'm like, you cannot honestly tell me that if Abramovich was there and if he called up Raphinha would choose Chelsea because of Abramovich over if Xavi, who he watched play alongside Neymar and so forth, he would choose Chelsea because Abramovich called him over Xavi. So are you hearing what I'm saying?
I get what you say, but I also think, players need to sell his project very well. And as a player, you have to decide which manager you want to play for and which club in terms of winning trophies and pedigree. And I keep telling, I told Abdul already, and I'm gonna stick to it. And if Zeman and Barcelona, I would say right now, I don't see Xavi winning La Liga or the UCL anytime soon. Because
it's not about, you gotta, it's bigger than that. But the thing is,
and here's the thing.
Smoke and Zeman, smoke.
But the thing is this: whenever let's say, for example, when you have more than one team dealing with a quality player, there's two cheat codes. The first one is it's either club or manager, right? So the biggest one is the club, right? Normally you're gonna go to which club you feel has more prestige or is better for your legacy. The only thing that can combat that is a manager. Hence, you see, for example, like at City, the pool is Pep. Let's not kid ourselves. Forget whatever you can tell yourself. If Pep calls you, or even a Mourinho, they call you, you are answering the phone, right? And you'll even entertain the conversation whereby it doesn't matter whether it was Bram or whoever. There is no way Raphinha will ignore Barca for Chelsea. And especially if you don't have the manager of that caliber. Tuchel is good, but he is not legendary yet. So Klopp is another one. If Klopp gives you a call, hence you see, for example, with is it Luis Diaz? He got a call from Tottenham and Liverpool. They were even agreeing a fee. When Liverpool called, it was, hey, you know what? It was nice. It was nice speaking to you guys, but I have to dash. And that's the reality.
I'm like, you have to see this way. I'm coming to Zeman, but like you have to accept the facts of Tuchel with Chelsea, how they are. It's not a good sell. And even if Abramovich was around, the sad reality is Real Madrid and Barcelona are much more desirable for these particular kind of flamboyant players. And that is why, unfortunately, Chelsea now stuck without Bomas, Mount, Gallagher, and so forth. Like, we need a Raphinha. When I saw Raphinha score that goal, I was like, my God in heaven. And I'm seeing how this guy's played these two games. I'm like, my gosh, this is a player that can just light things up. Someone just to bring a smile to your face, because the players at Chelsea, these guys are crap. These guys are crap. No one in this team is just freaking exciting. Zeman, talk to me. Zeman.
It's not only that, man. It's just the club pull. Barcelona has more pull than whatever Thomas Tuchel is. Like, let's just keep it real, bro. Thomas Tuchel isn't like he isn't like a Pep, like a guy that's like guaranteed to win trophies year in, year out, that has a solidified record in terms of just being an amazing manager. I don't think he has that pull compared to Barcelona's history. And here's the thing: when it comes to Raphinha, people might not know this, but Ronaldinho was involved in this. Like Raphinha has always been a Ronaldinho fan. Like Raphinha even there's even been reports that have been saying that Ronaldinho was kind of involved in terms of encouraging him to come to Barcelona, and he has a good relationship. His family has a good relationship with Ronaldinho. And what's the difference? Would you rather listen to from let's just take this from a player standpoint. If Xabi, Ronaldinho are calling you to Barcelona, you tell Thomas Tuchel to hang out. You tell him to find a new suitor. It's that simple. Like let's not try to kid ourselves. That's always been the case. Even look at the Frank Kessie case. The Frank Kessie, it wasn't just Barcelona's prestige and whatnot that played a part to it. But what also played a part to it when other clubs were looking for him was Yaya Toure. That guy was encouraging him to come to Barcelona. Like a former player, like this guy, like you don't understand. Like the pull that certain clubs have is the legends that they have, and when it comes to South Americans in particular, the legends that come from Brazil that are encouraging you to go to a Barcelona or that are encouraging you to go to Real Madrid, it's a bigger pull. It's a bigger pull for these players. So in that sense, I don't think Raphinha would go to you guys regardless. I think he would stay for Barcelona.
Can I come on this now?
Sure. Let me come to Sage and go to Casey because Sage isn't spoken yet. Sage.
Right. First, I'll start off by saying I'm not a tribalistic fan, but I am high right now. But anyway, that's not the point. Listen, I'm really depressed about this whole thing that's going on. But as for the Raphinha move, I think you guys came on a different angle. Well, shall I say the wrong angle? It isn't about we only if it came down to Barcelona and Chelsea, would go to Barcelona with Ronaldinho and Xavi. But what we need to be discussing is, was it the right move for the player? It was more about his heart. But if we're comparing clubs and the position there right now, before this whole Arsenal thing happened, before the last 2 weeks or whatever, Chelsea. If you had to tell Raphinha which club to go to, which club would be best for him, and most importantly, which club needs him the most, it's Chelsea Football Club. He will be like, I'm sorry, how many wingers do freaking Barcelona have compared to Chelsea? I mean, Raphinha would have been an automatic starter. Like, Raphinha is starting at Barcelona. It's not guaranteed. Ousmane Dembele must start with him. Ansu Fati must start with him. It's not guaranteed. You never know. My whole point is, as much as he wanted Barcelona, I feel like the right move was Chelsea Football Club.
Hold on.
But
how was Chelsea the right move? Sage, hold on. How was Chelsea the right move?
No, because he's more needed at Chelsea Football Club than Barcelona.
It's not about being needed. It's about
Barcelona. No. Barcelona didn't need another winger. They needed centre backs.
No.
But it's not that. It's the opportunity granted.
Sage.
Yeah,
now you know. The people say bet on yourself.
Can you drop the brick?
No.
How's that a break? How's that a break?
No, Sage.
How's that a break?
Sage, you have to always bet on yourself. Because the cowardly thing to do is, let me go to Chelsea because at least because they need me, I'm always going to play. Rather than, okay, Barca. Okay,
no, because we're better than Barca right now. That's why. It's not just about himself. We're better. Wait, hold on. Why are we acting like? Wait, why are we acting like Barcelona? Why not in the Europa League?
Sage.
Hold on. Let me go. Can I go? I need to go. AJ, no. Because that's hindsight. AJ, this is preseason. AJ, let's not do this. Right? This is preseason. We're not gonna act like before this preseason started. Listen, we're not gonna act like before this preseason started, Barcelona were not getting clowned. Barcelona were not in the Europa League. Okay, let's stop doing this. Just because they took all of our targets, all of a sudden people acting like Barcelona are now in a title race or they can be in the Champions League semi-final. No, when the season starts and Lewandowski start playing, they're not gonna win the Champions League and they're gonna get pimp slapped in the league. This is why, you know why? Because they got Xavi. No, Zeman, I'm not done. Zeman, I'm not done. Let me land. I'm not. You're actually, I am hurt because people listen. As much as I accepted that Barcelona is the better club, right? In terms of attracting players, it's fine, but don't tell me that for Raphinha's decision, when it comes to the best move for Raphinha, it was Barcelona. It's not. It was clearly Chelsea.
No, it wasn't. That's why
You can't tell you can't tell me because we overall as a football club and as a team. No, I want to say football club as a team. We're literally if we played Barcelona right in the Champions League knockout stage, we will beat them. I'm sorry.
Wait. Okay, Sage.
What are we doing here?
I have a response.
Even with these bombers attackers, we'll beat you.
Casey talk. Let's Casey talk. Casey.
Okay. Yeah, you. Okay. Assuming you will beat us because there are points that Tuchel is a better cup manager than Xavi, and is more experienced. So yeah, there's a good chance that you will beat us. But then there's a caveat. The strength of Chelsea was its defense. You lost your best defender, and you might also lose your captain now. So that has weakened your team. Now, the second thing is Raphinha doesn't want to play a right wing back, and Tuchel would have played him as a right wing back. No, he said that. No. They were telling us Raphinha would have been played as a right wing back. And then the point. Then I will just say that.
Bro, stop trolling, bro. Stop trolling.
I'm not. It's not a joke. Chelsea journalists were saying that he would have played as a right wing back.
Okay, I'll make it very simple, right? A front three of Raphinha on the right, Sterling on the left. Forget the freaking forward, the striker. I hate that position in this club, right? Whoever it is, let's say just Havertz. Are you seriously telling me that you guys were not going to come in here? If we did get Raphinha and say, you know what, Chelsea attack has improved with Raphinha, are you seriously telling me that wasn't the best decision for him?
Hold on, Sage. Here's the thing, though. Hold on, Sage. My question to you is this. Hold on, Sage. My thing to you is this: is that if you're Raphinha, are you saying that you would rather play with Sterling, Havertz, Werner, and Mount, or Lewandowski? Ansu Fati, Pedri, and so on. Who would you rather play with?
Lewandowski and
Dembele. Okay. When I try to come this angle, I came from a club point of view, where the teams are at the moment in terms of Europe. Of course, he would rather. Of course, you would play with Lewandowski, but that wasn't the point, HH. The point was, if you go to a club and if he went to Chelsea, he would have a higher much chance of succeeding.
No,
I'm sorry, what are we doing here? Barcelona, I have.
Damn bloody fool.
Yo, Chelsea might not even make top 4.
Let me land.
Hold on, Ziman.
Sage, the problem with that idea is we understand that Raphinha is a creative player. He's really creative in terms of those key assists and key passes and chance creations. But my problem is, who's he creating it for? Who? The Verts? Werner.
His name is Havertz.
Let's not act like Sterling isn't one of. Let's not treat Sterling like rubbish.
Sterling is what? Sterling is what? Sage, Sterling is what?
HA, don't make me say it. Don't make me say it.
Finish the sentence. Sterling is what? He's one of the what?
Let's not act like Sterling is also a bomb. That's all I'm going to say.
No, he's not. Sterling is a very good player, without a doubt.
Yeah, no, he's good.
That's all I'm saying.
Not clinical.
Okay, hold on.
But can I just finish my point?
Okay, Casey, finish your point. Continue, Ricardo.
Yeah, but so then my third point was about the pull now. If you guys remember, right, in 2008-9, Manchester United was the second best team after Barcelona. They had, in last year, they had just won the League and the Champions League. In 2009, Real Madrid got Kaká from AC Milan, who had won the Champions League 2 years ago, Ronaldo, Xabi Alonso, and Real hadn't won like a CL since 2002.
KC, I don't care about these narratives, bro. Talk about today. I don't care about these narratives. That player went to that club back in 2007. I don't care about that. Talk about today, bro.
Okay. Who are the Brazilian greats who have played for Barcelona? Ronaldo, R9, by the way, at his peak. Romario, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Neymar, and Dani Alves. That's just like in past 30 years.
Bro, these guys got William, man.
Yeah, and you have what? Willian and that Oscar guy. Who was
Ramirez. Don't forget Ramirez, man.
Don't forget David Luiz, man. Don't forget David Luiz.
Bro, listen. If you're like a Latin American player, Real and Barca will 9 out of 10 times will get you. If you're like a player from Germany, Netherlands, Bayern will get you. If you're a London player, used to be that Arsenal will get you, but now it's unfortunately Chelsea. That's your pull. That's it.
All right, can I ask you Barcelona fans one simple question? I'll make it quick.
Sure.
right now, who has a better defense between Chelsea and Barcelona, and who also has a better midfield? I just want to ask you guys that question.
Barcelona has the better midfield. Barcelona has a better offense.
Sage, if you
tell me, and midfield are better than Kovacic and Kante. Please tell me. I just want to hear this. I just want to hear this.
Chelsea have a better midfield. Chelsea have a better defense. Chelsea have better goals.
So we've identified that Chelsea have a better midfield and defense.
Hold your horses. Wait. We are not going to sit here and see. Now, I believe that as of right now, Chelsea have a better. Oh, okay, he's high, Sage. Okay, look, if you're high, get the hell out. Please, all right.
Listen, I'm depressed, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Well, keep smoking in the back. Keep smoking in the back.
Sage, relax, man, relax.
You see, my thing here is, we're not going to say that. I feel that as of right now, personnel-wise, let's see how they play personnel-wise. Chelsea have a better defense. Barca need to hold the defense. Chelsea's midfield is not looking good. Kante, for me, is a legacy guy, but injury tax and so forth. Kovacic, I told you about Kovacic. Conor Gallagher is trash. That guy's a bomb. And Jorginho is overrated. You're not going to tell me that midfield is better than the options of Gavi, Pedri,
No, it's not. Gavi,
Busquets.
Gavi and Pedri. Busquets. Let's just talk about Busquets.
And Kessie, come on. What do we say?
Don't forget
okay, we can't correct. Okay, Matt. What do we? Are you? Because you said yes, that Chelsea have a better midfield and defense than Barca.
Yes, we do. If you're saying first starting 11, you put first starting 11 team, you put Jorginho and Kovacic together.
Oh no, Matt, I can respond to you. Hold on.
No, see, you guys don't rate Jorginho. You guys don't rate Jorginho.
Busquets.
Good on Busquets. Good on him. You guys have Busquets. That's great, but we have a double pivot pairing. The thing is, with us, we play a different formation than you. Our midfield is also consistent of Reece James and Ben Chilwell. You can say the defenders, but they're midfielders as well. So they are still better. They are still better than your front three.
How do you end up with
No, Matt, you can't honestly tell me that Kovacic and Jorginho is a better pairing than Busquets and Pedri. You can't tell me that.
I'm saying, well, look where it got us last season, and look where it got them last season.
Oh my God!
We've done better than them this season. The thing is, you guys are just looking at preseason. You guys are looking at preseason. We've been playing Conor Gallagher. We've been playing Empty. We've been playing these bums. When we played Jovicic, ex-Kovacic and Jorginho, we will thrive. The thing is, we don't have the depth through it.
That's a duo.
They are still a better pairing than Busquets and Pedri.
No, Matt. Let's forget about Reece James and Chilwell. Verratti is 1,000 times better than whatever midfielder you have. Okay. Verratti,
where's Verratti's top 3 Ballon d'Or contender though?
Oh my God!
Where is it?
Eddie, these are the fans.
If I'm really gonna if I'm really gonna listen to Jovicic better than Barcelona's midfield, you gotta end this stream right now, bro.
That's what I'm gonna say. No. But you see,
you guys might have more depth, but at first, I think they're on maybe on the same level a bit better. As I said,
hold on. So before I go to Ricardo, Matt, try and just talk from an objective footballing point of view.
They can't.
From an objective footballing point of view, take tribalism out of it and so forth. You cannot honestly tell me now. I'm a huge Kovacic fan, but Jorginho is overrated. He ain't it. He just ain't it. No, Matt, you cannot tell me that Jorginho and Kovacic is a better midfield pairing than Busquets and Pedri. You can't say that.
I said for the future, Pedri will be great. I like Busquets. I think Busquets fantastic. But look at Jorginho and Jovicic, the way they play together. We are fantastic in that pairing. If you put Barcelona versus Chelsea right now, Jovicic will do better than Busquets and Pedri. They are still good players.
Okay, you guys got dominated in the middle of the park against Arsenal.
Hold
on. Look at Arsenal. Look at last season.
It's my turn now.
Ricardo was wasting. Ricardo, okay, go for Ricardo.
Bro, my brain almost died listening to that. Like, I'm not as mentally ill as Chelsea fans, but I actually almost mentally died there. Bro, wait, I don't even know what we're talking about at this point. Are we still talking about Raphinha? Or are we still talking about...
No, it's a chance we're no. I think the main topic was why is it that these kind of specific players choose a Barcelona over a Chelsea? Because the reality is Chelsea have to accept that for these particular kinds of players, Barca is just a much more attractive option. And Barca just have the stronger pull. And that's the issue. And why is that the issue? And so
it's not really much of an argument. Like, we all know the answer. Like, South America is dominated by Barcelona and Real Madrid fans. And then what Z-Man said, I said before too, Raphinha's family is very close to Ronaldinho's family. Like, good luck competing to that. Like, Ronaldinho literally defined the generation of Barcelona fans, especially in his native country of Brazil. So what the hell do you think Raphinha's going to choose? Like, now with Sage, man, this guy is so high, he's on another planet right now. Like, it's actually crazy. Somebody must have laced his weed with crack, because I don't know in what world Raphinha going to Chelsea would be a better option than going to Barcelona. Like, I get that maybe he would play more consistently, bro. If you're an athlete, like, are you gonna do a Kevin Durant and just go to the easy option? Like, what kind of spine do you have? Let's be honest. So going to Barcelona was clearly the better option. Look, Raphinha, man, like he I know it's only preseason. I'm not gonna gas him up like crazy, but he has been really good, very good. He's actually exceeded my expectation. I didn't expect to have him kicking off, but like I've always said, Xavi's system relies very heavily on his wingers. So it's not a surprise that Raphinha is doing as well as he is. I mean, it's obviously for a lot of Chelsea fans, it hurts seeing him do what he's doing right now, especially that goal, man. That goal was ridiculous. Like he's not just scoring it against any keeper. He's scoring it right now on the best keeper in the world. And if you look at the replay, bro, Courtois had no chance against that shot. It was too accurate, too powerful. Like, I'm expecting big things from Raphinha, and the fact that he can play out left, it's huge. Like, I personally think Barcelona's best lineup is going to be Raphinha on the left, Lewandowski in the middle, and Dembele on the right. Because Ansu, let's be honest, you don't know what's going to happen. That guy could get injured again. Varane's going to have competition. Depay and Aubameyang probably won't get much minutes. So, and like I said, Xavi loves his wingers, and he loves them really out wide. So, and then when you have two pure wingers who are great dribblers, it kind of does favor Dembele and Raphinha. But man, in terms of who has a better midfield between Barcelona and Real Madrid, bro, I don't care about this Jovic, bro. Like, what the hell is that? Like, I'm sorry.
What did Barcelona's midfield do last season?
No, but that's
no, but
midfield.
Because our midfield colonized.
So if you're saying if you said last season, what did Chelsea do last season? What did Chelsea do last season?
Wait, pause. See, Matt, I think you just played yourself. You just mentioned Real Madrid and how Chelsea played against Real Madrid in that UCL. That's Barca midfield. Did you see what they did to Real Madrid?
A team that don't play twice a year. A team that don't play twice a year like Barcelona. What Barcelona teams did they play in the Premier League?
No, but Matt, you're not.
I'm just comparing.
Last season, did you not?
I'm comparing.
Yeah, and by the way, we had Modric up front, so I don't know. Modric and Kroos were playing as strikers, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
No, not only that, but defensively, like, let's be honest, like, as far as I've always watched Chelsea have always had great defenses.
Yep.
Like, Thiago Silva, that guy's like 38, 39. Koulibaly, he's not going to Chelsea at his best. You're missing out on Koundé. Reece James is probably your best defender. Ben Chilwell is actually solid. Your third center back, at best, is going to be Kimpembe, and I know a lot of you guys don't want him. So whoever your third center back is, it ain't going to be good. I mean, Barcelona, not only are they, a lot of guys clown on PK for justifiable reasons. He's not terrible, but he's not the best either. Then Christensen, we'll see what happens with him. Araujo is a beast. All right. Koundé is La Liga proven. He can be very solid in La Liga, and that will make Barcelona having two of the three best young defenders in the league. I would actually say Barcelona have more depth on defense than Chelsea do. If you think Chelsea is better, okay, but depth-wise, Barcelona probably just has a better defense.
I don't disagree. I've been saying that. As I said before, Barcelona still have a more midfield depth. They have a more midfield defense depth, but our defense is still better. You guys have a way stronger attack. Our attack is garbage. I don't take that away from you. And you guys have more depth. But if you put two starting 11 teams together, we will still have the better midfield and defense.
Yo.
Exactly.
I guess that's true.
Looking for creativity, man. Like,
No, but
let's be honest.
Matt, won't you agree that at least say Jorginho and Kovacic, you know how easy it is to bypass that midfield, right? Because I agree that if you put Busquets as a CDM, it's super easy to bypass Barcelona. That's why I think a Kessie will come or a Pedri, because Pedri actually does a lot of pressing. You don't have that kind of midfielder because Kante now is usually injured.
I said, you guys have De Jong, Kessie. I think Kessie's class. I want a Kessie. I want De Jong. You guys have class players, but if you're talking Busquets, Pedri, then Jovicic is better.
No.
If you maybe say Kessie, I don't know how Kessie or Pedri will play, and they might be better. But why?
Wait, Matt, let me ask you this though. So, Matt,
this is going to get close to the Ballon d'Or.
No, wait, hold on, Matt. Just a quick question. So, do you rate Mason Mount?
I don't rate him as Chelsea fans, but I think he's a good player. Yes.
But no, but as in how well do you rate him as he should be a starter and he's one of Chelsea's, and he should be a guy who should be one of Chelsea's key players?
If we don't get an attack, yes. Attacker, yeah. He's one of our key players.
But he's right now. He's right though. He's your best attacker right now.
And
unfortunately, he is.
And that's bad. That's
it is bad.
That's a problem.
It's horrible. It's very bad. When your midfielders, the
thing that there are 2 weeks, because my issue is the not getting Raphinha. That was a massive loss. I'm sorry, Sterling's not an exciting player. Fine, April proven and so forth is not an exciting player, and he is on the decline. There is not an exciting, dynamic player. Which player in that attack can beat anybody 1v1? That attack is trash.
Sterling may be good though. Sterling actually might get back to speak with you guys.
He needs a striker. He needs a striker to play.
He needs someone else, but I think him there is a little bit of an upgrade, but it's still not done. We still need someone else. But who is there now in the market?
But there isn't anybody that's a number 9 up front, bro, in the market. Like let's be
exactly.
honest.
Maybe Ivan Toney. We can look unrealistically, but there's no one realistically that can come in and fix our problem. We've lost Raphinha and Dembele, our only options to help us. No one else to come in and fix our problems for the attack. I'm saying our attack was the worst attack last season in the top 6, and it will be the worst attack top 6 if we continue like this.
Let me hit some dubs. So thank you, boy Alps. So just let me just hit these dubs. Alps, who says, told y'all about Grealish, I need apologies, frauds. Well, let's see what he does during the season. After the season, then we'll talk, bro. Mo Ozil, champions of Florida. You never say that.
Oh, wow.
Disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting.
I like that.
The real focus. Hope you need to get on the Don Robbie channel. Well, if he gives you an invite, maybe I'll be there, bro. Shout out. Joseph Baikan, the real goat. Breaking news, Fabrizio tweet. Barca offered 25 mil for Ronaldo to stop calling them for a transfer.
Man, Ronaldo fanboys are insane, man. Seriously.
It's that's it. But actually, I want to ask a Ronaldo question. Don Smo, keeping it real, the pool is Pep. It's facts. Alps. HH, respect your platform. Get Sage out of here. The guy was high, by the way. The guy was high. Sage yelling doesn't make it true, broski.
He's a Cardi B fan. Man.
No, but hold on. He has a point that you, at least for now, have a better manager than us, without a doubt.
Yeah, that's true.
So if it's a one-on-one game, I think you will win, because tactically Tuchel is, as of now, is better.
I just don't know.
I don't know, bro.
Because
it's not as simply as look. I think that there's a chance that Chelsea can win based off of the better manager and how Tuchel can better prepare for a set of those games. But at the same time,
there's only so much a manager can do.
There's only so much he can do.
Here's the major thing.
And like a Raphinha is a guy that Tuchel doesn't have. That's a weapon who can just produce something out of nothing.
But also including in that mold, if you look at, I just feel like Chelsea would just play a low block throughout the whole game. And that's something that we might struggle. And they do have a good manager. I just don't know if he can get the best out of this quality of players, because like that defense needs some fixing, even if he's going to play a low block. So
he's a good coach. He's not a good manager. That's the thing. He can coach a team if you give him the players, but he's not a good manager. He's the best coach in the world, but not the best manager.
I would say the opposite.
No. Because he can't demand players. He can't go to the board. He's not aggressive. He can't go to the board. I want these players. I want this. If you give him a team of under 15 Saudi Arabian kids, he'll play with that. He doesn't care. He'll play and transform any players he has, but he's not demanding. No, that's a coach. That's not a manager.
Matt, you said that he's the best coach in the world.
Yes.
No, I hope he's the best tactician in the world, maybe.
Yeah,
he's so good at
coach tactician. That's the same thing. Coach.
No, that's management.
Manager.
Coaching is improving players.
Because
a
manager,
like Klopp and Pep do.
HH, what's going on, man?
A managerial side is someone who is off the pitch, demands players, controls dressing rooms, all the other stuff. On the pitch is the coach. The coach improves the players. He develops a squad. Tuchel can improve players. He's improved half of our squad. There's not saying he can improve. But he's not a demanding manager who can go
I don't think
and
he
get
has.
players.
He hasn't improved. I think
He
I think he's more of a manager.
He hasn't improved, but
improved at Chelsea.
Jorginho. Well, let's look at last season. Jorginho, Rudiger. He improved Reece James more. He improved Kovacic. He improved Chilwell. Everyone but our attack.
Yeah, I will
Fat
agree
Frank
that
didn't
He
do. Fat
improved them. These
Frank
guys
didn't
were
do shit.
good players before they played under Tuchel. So how did he improve them?
No, but because Fat Frank dropped our standards so low that Tuchel came in and transformed everyone. Look, why do we? Rudiger left. Why did Real Madrid get interested in Rudiger? Because Tuchel transformed him. Because we were going to sell Rudiger, weren't we?
And then we proceeded to play him as a left back.
Him in a back three, man. He's forcing a back three, any defender looks
because
better than they are.
did you
man.
watch him under
Transform
Sarri? Did you
what?
watch him under Fat Frank? He was bad. We were going to sell him. Tuchel came in and
Did you watch
transformed him. He
Jorginho
transformed
under
him
Sarri,
into
bro?
class. Jorginho was good under Sarri, but he transformed him. Jorginho won the UEFA Player of the Year under Tuchel.
Stop it.
Top 3 Ballon
Matt,
d'Or.
stop it.
Hang on, you guys are comparing Verratti
Matt, you honestly don't buy that crap of Jorginho deserving that award. Please don't tell me you buy that
Yes,
crap.
he does. Well, if he got there, what Real Madrid fans say Modric deserved the Ballon d'Or, so
Yes, he did.
Jorginho deserved to come in the top 3. What do you mean he didn't deserve? He won the Euros. He won the
What?
Euros. He won us the
Matt,
Champions League.
no, Matt, please.
Different years, different
Matt,
criteria.
please tell me that you're not comparing Modric and that's Ballon d'Or. You're saying that Jorginho was as deserving as the UEFA award as Modric was deserving of the Ballon d'Or. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm saying that they both got to that level because of what they performed on the pitch.
Common
If you win the Ballon
denominator,
d'Or, you win the
man.
Ballon d'Or.
Common-
If you get to the top 3 standards, you win.
Common
It doesn't matter.
denominator.
Oh,
I have a
doesn't
question for
deserve.
you. I have a
Did
question
Mason
for you.
Mount deserve Player of the Year for Chelsea last season? No, but he won it. Doesn't matter.
Okay,
He
but
won
Matt, I have a question for you. Tell me, is Jorginho better than Verratti? Was Jorginho better than Verratti during the Euros?
Hold on. Casey, just
HH, you said you were going to bring yellow and red
Matt,
cards.
One
What happened?
question. Matt, one question. Can you name me one top club Jorginho walks into and starts?
What do you mean, like top club? Like in the Premier League or in general?
Premier League.
Is that just a
Right now,
Premier
he's on.
League,
Like right now,
Champions
he's
League,
on his
whatever.
decline. He can walk in Arsenal's. Oh,
Yeah,
if you're talking
okay.
Arsenal top
Matt.
6.
Yeah. Okay.
Tottenham were looking for Juventus.
Right.
Juventus looking for
Can
him.
you mention proper clubs, man, like Man City, Liverpool, Bayern, Barcelona, Real Madrid?
This guy's
Which of
on
them
a
does he walk
decline.
into?
This guy's on a decline.
What
Why
do
would
you
they
play?
sign his
What do you
players?
play at Barcelona? What do you play at Barcelona?
Hey, Matt,
No, because you guys have Kessie, Busquets. You guys have players who are on his level.
Let's not
So he's not
do
better
this.
than- okay.
He just won UEFA Players of the Year, like you said last year. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only 1 year removed. Don't give me decline bullshit. Tell me which club he walks into right now.
I was just naming them. You go, oh, they're not big clubs. Because why would
Okay,
Juventus?
so-
Why
I
would
love
Barcelona
this
buy
hangout.
him?
I
They
love
have
this
depth.
hangout.
I'm not saying
It's
Jorginho is
so
the best
beautiful.
midfielder in the
Hold
world.
on, hold on.
Hang on. You just said my point.
Matt,
Jorginho is not the
come
best
on,
midfielder in the
Matt,
world, but he is
Matt.
a good player, and
Listen.
he is disrespected by a lot of
No,
people.
Matt, my issue is hold on.
Matt, never change.
Eddie, hold on. Matt, my issue is this.
I got him. Matt, don't let me pull back the tape. You literally said 5 minutes ago. I don't know if you have dementia or something, but you literally said Jovacic is better than anything Barcelona can produce.
And
Pedri,
Busquets. I said then Busquets and
Kessie.
Pedri.
I know.
Because track it back. If I said it was Kessie and Pedri, it would have been a different story. But you said Busquets and Pedri. I said, well, yeah, because they produced more than last season than Busquets and Pedri.
But
did.
now you're
Busquets
telling me Jorginho is not better than Busquets.
This is kangaroo.
And
tactics.
there is no way
said-
Kovacic is better than Pedri.
No, but Matt, though
Pedri.
we saw no,
Kovacic, come on,
Chelsea-
I think that's disrespectful.
No,
Hey,
Matt,
HH,
Matt,
do you want to
hold
go
on.
on loan? HH, do you want to go on loan?
No, I can understand your point, but won't you agree that in the Euros when Jorginho and Busquets played against each other, like
Matt is man of the stream. Matt, you were man of the stream, bro. Congratulations, you're man of the stream, man.
Yeah, can you give him a-
I don't know.
can you give him a-
See, I'll tell you right now. You got any? I don't know why this channel is full of. Sorry, not to describe, but if you go on any other channel, every other fan would agree that Jorginho is probably
Matt
better.
on Careful Lewis channel, you guys call it Jessica.
No, Matt, no, hold on.
No, I have been to a lot of
No,
Chelsea fans
hold on, Matt.
HH is about to
They
vote
call
me
it
down.
Jessica.
Hold on, Matt. The only people that will say that crap are pro Chelsea fan channels. Anybody with a brain will know that Jorginho didn't deserve that freaking award. He just happened to be on teams that won trophies. Who was the key guy in that Champions League run for Chelsea? It was Kante. Who was the key guy for AC? People will say, oh, Bonucci. They will say they'll say what's it called,
Chiesa,
Chiellini.
Chiesa.
They'll say Chiesa. They're not going to say
Even
freaking
Chiesa.
Jorginho.
Even Spinazzola
Because
played
he's
a bigger role.
disrespected. He's disrespected. He's disrespected by Chelsea fans as well,
No,
HH. You know
not.
this. No one
No,
loves Jorginho.
no, Matt. You can't be disrespected when you're overrated. The fact of the matter is that Chelsea fans who are tribalistic and are so tribal with their viewpoints cannot take a step back and be like, Jorginho ain't great. He's not world class. He's not amazing. But because you have to always try and be pro Chelsea, can't take a step back and be like, what is actually what's the objective truth here? That's how you're not trying to sell me Jorginho and Kovacic as like a viable midfield duo.
But Matt
What?
has a point. No,
Yes,
but hold on.
but
Matt has a point.
it's done for the last 2 seasons.
I will say more
What
of the
the hell?
last
Okay,
season and a half.
hold on. Apart from that UCL, what have Chelsea achieved in the last two seasons?
But
Apart
we've
from the
got it.
UCL?
We've got it into finals, and we flopped in the
But-
finals
and lost
by minor mistakes. Yes.
No, but
Do
Matt,
I say? Hang on.
won't
Am
you
I
admit
saying
that
that our midfield does not need to be upgraded? Our midfield 100% needs to be upgraded. Our whole team needs a rechange. But I'm fine with having Jorginho and Kovacic next season. It's not taking away the fact I still wanted Tuchel to replace Jorginho. I still wanted other players.
That makes no
Do you
sense.
think-
You're
do you
saying,
think-
wait, hold on, Zima. You're saying that you said that Kovacic and Jorginho is a better duo than anything Barcelona improved.
Last,
but
no,
but
hang on.
literally-
I gave you
Wait, hold on,
the
hold on.
words. I
But you literally-
didn't change the narrative. I said better than Busquets or Pedri last season because they produced more. Despite how bad we were in depth and everything, they still performed well.
Do you think Barcelona needs to improve their midfield?
No, they have a very good. They have a better midfield than us.
You just said Chelsea.
In depth, they have a better
is
midfield than us.
No, but
because you
hold
said-
on, Matt. This is why I'm confused. Wait, hold on, Matt.
I
This is
said
why I'm
before.
confused. Matt, this is why I'm confused. So Italy won the Euros, and they were seen as the best team. Italy played Spain in that Euro semi-final, and for pretty much 2 hours, Busquets and Pedri completely dominated Italy, unlike any other team in that whole tournament. So
Andy
Matt,
missed the
how-
penalty. Andy missed the penalty. Don't forget. Andy missed the penalty.
Yeah, no, so Matt, how are you then trying to? How can you now sell me that Jorginho and Kovacic are better when Busquets and Pedri literally completely dominated the team that won the Euros for 2 hours?
Hang on. Was Kovacic in that Italy team? No. So how could you say that? But how's that example work? How's that example work?
Was Jorginho on that team? Was Jorginho on that Italy
Yeah,
team?
but hang on. You're comparing Jorginho Kovacic to Pedri and Busquets.
Everyone pause.
So why are you bringing in something that's irrelevant?
Bro, Verratti is a better midfielder than Kovacic.
Jorginho had Verratti and Barella.
Verratti is the
next
best
to him,
midfielder in
and
the
they were
world.
dominating.
Hold on. Are you telling me Kovacic is better than Verratti?
They're two different players. Two different
Shut
styles.
up.
They played midfield.
No, because Verratti's more of a DM.
No, Verratti is a better.
Wait,
defender.
didn't
I like
not a
Verratti. I
DM
think
though.
okay,
He was
okay,
more
if we
of a
look,
central
hang on,
midfielder.
stop.
Spain played Croatia as well.
You asked the question. I would say yes, Verratti maybe is on the same level with Kovacic. I don't think Kovacic is miles better. I don't think Verratti is miles better. I think they're fantastic both two midfielders. I would take Verratti at Chelsea.
HH, I'm going on loan. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Matt, do you realize that
HH, I'm going on
Jorginho
loan.
actually
Matt.
had Verratti and Barella next to him, and they
Matt,
still got dominated?
I got a
And they won the
question for you.
Euros. Like
I got a question for you. I got a
Morata
question for you.
text.
I'm actually interested. Would you sell Conte? Would you sell him?
if an offer came for him, yes, I would sell Kante. If an offer came, yes, I would. I would sell any of our I'll say this. I'll sell any of our midfielders if an offer came for him because you guys twisted my words. I said you guys asked the question: Is Kovacic and Jorginho better than Busquets and Pedri? And I said last season, Jorginho and Kovacic played a better play style than what Busquets and
Pedri
Pedri
was
did.
injured like half
Now
the season.
we look at it. Barcelona have a better depth midfield than us. De Jong, Kessie, Busquets, Pedri, Anso, I don't know, all these other players. They got depth. We've got no one. I would sell any of our players to replace him. I wanted Tuchel to come in and replace Jorginho, but we can't. But I'm not worried about having Jovic in our midfield this season. We have bigger problems in our attack. Now, I'm not taking away the fact that our midfield is shit, but I would still sell any player that comes.
The question was who has a better. Matt, the question was who has a better midfield. All you argued is that a dualship, which both teams.
Okay, hang on. If you said the better midfield, I just answered it. Barcelona have a better midfield than us.
So why are you twerking for Jorginho and Kovacic so hard?
Because they're still good players. They're still good
I'm
players.
not saying they're not.
They're not bad players. Yeah. So it's just saying why am I twerking for them? Because they're still good players and they did very well for us last season.
But Matt, what I can't understand is you cannot honestly tell me that a duo of Jorginho and Kovacic is better than a duo of Busquets and Pedri.
No,
How
he
can
has
you? I mean, how can
They
you?
produced more than them
explain-
last season. And Barcelona played
Matt,
a 3.
Pedri was
We played
injured.
2.
No, hold on, Matt.
Pedri was
Hold up,
gone
Matt.
for majority
What
of
did
the
so
season.
hold up, Matt?
Wait, hold
What
on.
did Jorginho
Wait,
and Kovacic
AJ.
do last season?
AJ.
Wait, hold up, Matt. What did
Jorginho
Jorginho?
paid on playing killers for 15 games, and Kovacic was getting injury prone
Matt.
every single week, and he still came on the pitch.
So
Matt,
painkiller
wait.
And they
tax.
perform well. Jorginho and Kovacic have a 21 out of 20. No, hang on. Hey, Chase, put your headphones back on. Listen to this.
He
Put your
can't hear
headphones
you
back
while
on.
you say that.
You can't hear me?
No,
Wait for him to put his
wait,
headphones. Because they've won
Matt,
21 out of
wait.
24 games.
Matt,
21 out of 20.
You see,
Jovic, hang on.
See, Matt, this is the
Hang
issue
on,
with
hey,
our
hey,
fan
Chase.
base. No, hold on, no, Matt.
No.
This is the issue with
Jovic
our
won
fan-
21 out of 24
Wait,
games.
let me just explain this, Matt.
Go on.
This is the issue with our fan base. I told you I'm drawing the line because there are realists and there are guys who, because I support Chelsea, I must try and think of any excuse to sort of come and defend Chelsea. People just want to be real and harsh. No, this is it, this is it, and this is it.
AJ.
And the issue is that you stop making excuses. We all have a football brain. We all know how football works. Call out the guys who are crap. Call out the guys who are garbage. Call out the guys who are good.
Have a
Stop
wait,
making excuses.
Hold on.
I'm not sure
How
how
is
I
football
think.
brain? You know
Can I
deep down
ask
that
something?
Busquets and Pedri is a better pairing than
No,
Jorginho
wait,
and
but
Kovacic. You know that.
there's context missing. There's context missing. Wait, hold on. There's context missing, and this is why it makes the argument even stupid. Because Pedri was like injured for majority of the season.
Yeah.
So how
And
are
like
you
Pedri
making
is a
that
slightly.
judgment?
Let's leave aside Pedri.
It makes no sense.
No, but we're talking about partnership in terms of control. Like these guys don't have control. That's the thing.
Okay,
Like,
Matt, I have a question though. Do you agree that you need a Kante also with that midfield, with Jorginho
what?
and Kovacic? Because if you can be cut open so easily, right, with Jorginho and Kovacic, you're good on the ball with them. I agree, but you still need a proper DM with them.
yeah,
Yes,
but the
we
thing
need a-
is,
we need a-
good
we
on
still
the
need
ball.
a new midfielder. We still need
No,
a new
no, no,
midfielder.
no, 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 no. But my thing is, if you're arguing good on the ball, I don't see how you could make an argument against Busquets and Pedri. That's literally what they do. They control
I said
midfield.
last
Like,
season that they performed much better in a. We had a lot of problems last season compared to you guys, and they still performed and did better than Busquets and Pedri. Right,
No,
HH
compared to
comes,
us,
H-
compared to us,
HH comes with the
Pedri
question
was
and says, "I'm not a
injured.
realist." Hang on.
I just told you Pedri has been injured for majority of the season. How can you even make that a
So
comparison?
then why even bring up the question?
Because
Question
the
then?
question was who has a better midfield, and you're
And I
talking
said no. Hang on. Again, you're twisting my words. Hang on. No.
Hold on, Matt. Hold on, Matt. Did you hear what? No, I said very clearly. I didn't talk about. I didn't mention painkillers. I didn't mention if someone had like a pebble in their foot. I just said plainly, which midfield pairing is better, Busquets and Pedri, or Jorginho and
No,
Kovacic?
the original question was who has a better midfield. That includes the guy
That was
who starts for
actually
you
was the original
and the
question,
guy
but-
who's on the bench.
but let's
I
just move on.
watched them both in the Liga. I can tell you from what I've watched last season. You could say I'm wrong. I don't care. I saw Jovic was better. That's it.
Okay, no problem.
I'm not saying that Busquets and Pedri are bad. They're
okay.
fantastic
Okay.
midfielders. Barcelona have better midfielders
but
than
don't
them.
you think it's because like you guys play a 4 in the midfield, as you said yourself, like you play a 3-4-3, so you have more
Yes.
people in midfield. That's why maybe your midfield plays better.
Maybe that's why I said Jorginho and Kovacic may play better in a double pivot. That's why
Yeah,
I can't question our
but-
midfielder compared to Barcelona's.
so
but you
Barca
guys
play-
have put the question, and I'll answer it.
Yeah, because see, this was the problem that Real also faced when in 2021 when they faced you, because you were playing like 4 in the midfield and you were just outrunning them. And last season when they brought in Valverde, they absolutely destroyed you at Stamford Bridge. I think that's why I'm like a bit doubtful about that Jorginho and Kovacic thing.
Well, I'll tell you right now, we should have won the against Madrid. We just had two shitty players who made two shitty mistakes. But you're right, they did destroy us though.
At the bridge, I'm not talking at Madrid. I'm talking about at Stamford Bridge. They destroyed you in the midfield. Like Modric was running circles around you.
Like I'm not as HH said. I don't know if HH knows who I am, but I am a realist on Chelsea. I keep it real. Jorginho, I'm a fan of Jorginho, but he's slow and he's weak. Right? It's not taking away the fact that he's untouchable. If a player comes in and replaces him, he's gone. We still not on the market for any player that can come in. So I'm not saying Jorginho's untouchable. I'm just saying Jovic was maybe better than Busquets and Pedri, but I can't dictate that because you guys played a 3 with De Jong, Busquets, Pedri. We played a double pivot. Now, if we add Reece James and maybe Ben Chilwell, we can have a different discussion because Reece James and Ben Chilwell are absolutely class. But if we're just talking pivot midfields, then it's...
No, original. But I think the main thing here is, because we got derailed a bit, Raphinha.
Yeah.
And I think the key thing here is losing out to Raphinha, that was a massive loss. That was a
Yes.
massive
100%.
because Raphinha was a player that Chelsea needed. Mason Mounts, Werner, these guys are mid. They're not
Mid,
exciting.
they're garbage.
not dynamic.
Werner's garbage.
Oh no, yeah, Werner's garbage. Mounts is decent. He's okay.
He's
He's
your
not
best
exciting.
attacker, man. He's your
Not
best
exciting.
Yeah, he is. He's our best attacker. You're right. Yes.
You shouldn't.
And Mounts being a best attacker, that is shameful.
Yes.
Because as we saw in those two finals, who was one of the main reasons why we lost those two finals? Mount. So and that's just fact. So seeing Raphinha score that goal and seeing how he's played, knowing that Chelsea were literally so close to getting him, it's painful.
No,
because
but I
with
don't
the
think
players
I
that
don't
Chelsea
think you
have,
did.
man, my Lord in heaven.
No, I think you needed the Oos more than Raphinha because, again, I'm still a bit unsure about Raphinha. I will give him till December to show me, but you needed the Oos more than because he is a proper winger.
Yes.
Yeah,
We needed Ousmane Dembele way more than Raphinha because Ousmane Dembele would be a creator. I wouldn't mind either or. I would take both of them if I had to. But losing both of them, not getting one, is shocking.
Okay, wait. So let me take some dollars. So that's HH and the stream. It's crazy hours, boy. Big Sage, your wisdom is the reason I want. Okay, all right. Miss B Nation, having something better doesn't mean you would win. Oh, interesting. Alps, bro. Who the F is Jovetic? Chelsea's new signing? It's a combination. It's a combination.
We couldn't beat them to that signing, man.
Alps, Matt is an agenda Twitter space
Never
merchant.
step foot in a Twitter space. Never step foot.
There you go.
You can catch me on YouTube everywhere. There.
HH, welcome to Barca. We accept you, brother. Never. I ride with the ship. I go down with the ship.
He's a hardcore Chelsea fan.
Complicated Chelsea fan.
Complicated. Very, very complicated now. Namdi Nwajide. Math is what happens when Queen Lazy media rots your brain. No, look, I
don't know what that
think
is.
Queen Elizabeth of England. Detroit Rock City. Shout outs to Matt representing Hostage FC to the fullest. Daddy Oos, Matt is very knowledgeable, standing ovation needed. Look, Matt, here's my thing. Like, I respect your viewpoints and everything, but all I'm saying, Matt, is that there are 2 weeks to go before the start of the season, and this team looks trash. This team looks garbage, and this team doesn't have. There's not a single exciting player on this team. Not one player say, "Wow, this is a player that can do something." Because Raphinha is going to have a lot of fun at Barcelona. He's going to have a lot of fun. And
However, please just don't jinx him, man. You have already jinxed Ansu Fati and Dembele. You have destroyed our players, man.
I'm going
Come
to
on,
jinx
stop
the
it.
living hell out of
Let him live, man. Let
Casey,
him play.
I have about 3 or 4 nicknames for that guy. That guy's getting jinxed.
What are they? Tell us. Share the nicknames. Like, might as well share it.
Oh no, I'm working on them. Don't worry, trust me. That guy he's going to fail. After my jinx is done, that guy's going to fail, man. Let's get out of here, man. Daddy Oos, who says, Miss B Nation is a former United fan. I insist. # old streams. Come on, I doubt it, man. I doubt that. Mo Ozil says, I agree with Matt 100%. Real on that logic. Xhaka is better than Thiago. And I think on that note, I think that is where we have to
I have a question though.
Yes, sir, before we go.
Because I watch him. I really like his views on Carefree Lewis channel. So I want to know, like, do you think you guys need Declan Rice?
Me personally, I don't like Declan Rice, but again, if he comes, I don't care. I'm that desperate for players. I'll take anyone, man.
Can I quickly say something?
You said you had something about Ronaldo? About Argo?
Can I quickly say something?
Okay. I'm like, quick. Say your thing. Yeah, I will talk about another thing and we'll get it here.
I wanted to respond to Matt a little bit in terms of what he said. I'm not the biggest fan of Jorginho. I don't rate him highly. I understand what he does in terms of our midfield. Is it that great? Mm-mm. But there's a contest to this when you look at Busquets and Pedri, because Pedri is young and he can also press very, very well, and he has this brain in terms of passing and that dynamic.
Okay, but who's the better midfield between
for me?
the two?
The better midfielder for me is Busquets and Pedri, without a shadow of a doubt.
I like the way you say Busquets, man.
But the problem with Busquets is because he's getting old.
Ricardo, mute your mic.
He can get bypassed because he can get bypassed. Just wait, Jorginho is being. But as a Chelsea fans, I can't tell you Jorginho is better than Busquets. No. Busquets is that high.
Okay.
Gotta respect the game.
All right. Ricardo, what did he want to say about Cristiano?
No, you said you had a thing about Ronaldo.
We need to talk about Ronaldo.
It's very simple. It's very quick. Ronaldo to Atleti, is this real? Is this actually really going to happen?
Yes. They want him. They want him.
No. How likely is this to happen?
We want we want a Pichichi race between the ski, Big Benza, and Ronaldo.
No. That would actually be beautiful.
It would actually be. That actually be
no,
beautiful.
but if he goes to Atletico, right, I'm worried about his safety.
No. And here's the thing.
Do you think he cares?
Here's the thing, HH. Atletico don't really have like a striker for him to like take goals off of.
I don't. But sorry. Streets. Before we go streets, Cristiano to Atleti, is that going to happen? And if it happens, will it pop up? Let me hear what you guys say in the streets.
Not to also mention, I just feel like this guy's like, I'm sorry, bro. There's going to be Real Madrid fans that are going to disrespect him. There's going to be like Manchester United fans already, they're tired of him. And I just feel like this move just shows the desperation behind him wanting to leave to a Champions League club, man. And then and if this and let's say he doesn't pop off like that, bro, this is gonna be like.
What would you say if what would you say if Botox 7 goes on loan, like just on loan?
Yeah, 2-year loan.
Ronaldo goes on loan. What would you say?
It wasn't to HH. Be very objective. Let's say Ronaldo goes to Atletico Madrid and he wins the La Liga. Then, do we have to look at Xavi Hernandez as a Barcelona manager because he's a rookie manager, and Don Carlo Ancelotti as a Madrid?
Well, no, look, it is good now. Then I think if he goes to
you haven't answered my question, HH. If Ronaldo goes to Atletico and wins the La Liga, are we gonna look at Xavi Hernandez as a coach of Barcelona being a rookie and Donna? Ancelotti is a world-class manager. Are we gonna look at him and be like, okay, Ronaldo came in and winning La Liga in his first season with Atletico. Then there have to be a question of Xavi Hernandez and Ancelotti in terms of their management.
Yeah, Abdullah, you're right. We should stop Ronaldo to Atletico. He should suffer at Europa.
No. Look, I have to go. But here's my thing, though. I just feel for everyone's comedy and so forth, we need Ronaldo to play in a stadium where a plane lands next to that stadium, or
but imagine. Okay, I hope it doesn't happen. But imagine if he goes to Atletico, what will his presentation be like? Although I scored like 1,000 hat tricks against you, I still have like how will they like market it?
No.
Go now. They're trying to win the La Liga. Guys, look. Guys, we're us. One love.